happy Sunday. Huh? Day after Valentine's? I got to get some things together. This camera, I moved it a little bit, so let's see how we're doing. Hi, lovies. Hello, welcome to the channel. It's your girl. This is messed up. What's this? What the hell just happened? Oh no. What's it doing? What the heck? YouTube is so freaking jacked half the time. Now I can't even do it. Why did they do that? Sorry, you guys. I don't understand why YouTube does some of the things they do. It's really weird. Okay, so, all right, glitches and other things. Welcome to the channel. We're going to go over Aries to Pisces. All right? And we're going to take a look at what's coming up, what the energies are. And I've got 3 different songs on my brain. Right now, what was this? One of them is, don't you want me? You know I don't believe it when I hear that you don't need me. I heard that one in my head. So somebody's thinking that. They're like, I don't want you. What was the other one? Somebody's got that song Crystal from Fleetwood Mac in their mind too. It's not just me, it's just popping in. It's I turned around and I knew the crystalline knowledge of you. You moved me like a mountain, like a crystal blue and clear water mountain. You moved me like to the sea. That's what I'm hearing. So somebody's singing that. Aries, what we got for you next week? I'm not going to throw in a lot. I'm just going to do an intuitive guided message. Holy Spirit, I thank you for your presence and that you are managing all of this. And I am just a representation. All right. Let me get my other phone hooked up and stay on the same page with you guys. Because it takes a few minutes to get all this done. To go through all of these. I hope y'all had a good Valentine. If you're alone, that's okay. I took myself out for a really great Mexican food. And that would be a chili relleno to you. Thank you. I'm hooked on chili rellenos. I'm hooked on Mexican food, actually. Yes, we're going to look. Hi. Hey, now I see everybody. Hi. Is that my darling? It surely is. Hi. I have mine 6661. Hi. Hello. Be ready for some fun. What's your sign? I hate that sign, that word. What's your zodiac? So I know when I'm reading, I can include that. All right, listen, instead of just throwing tarot down for the week, okay, I need to get one more deck out, and that's your love overview for my collective. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out an Earth Magic, and I'm going to compare it to the notes on the Lenormand, because in this deck, we have divine, masculine and feminine, and distorted masculine and feminine. We're going to check out their action this week, okay? Where do they fit into this timeline of what's going on? Remember, these are general readings for the whole sign, like Aries, collective, right? Not personal. You'd have to reach out for a personal reading if you have a dilemma in your relationship or a lack of understanding, or possibly just need to know how to fix something or make a decision in your relationship. I lead with love. I ask God for help in everything. This is not just me doing this, you know. I've turned my attention more onto the Most High because of the timeline we're in. It's quite obvious you need him. And I think what I'm hearing is that he says, you know, there's a lot of people who believe in me, but they don't actually know me. That's what he said. They don't actually know me. That's an insult. You guys, man, come on. Holy Spirit, my friends, thank you. I heard tonight that I should use my Reiki prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Aries, we have a snake. We got a snake. We got somebody in your environment. Now, look at, this could be a fire sign, but it doesn't have to be. This is a very, very dark person. This is a person who cannot tell you the truth, no matter what. And it looks to me like this is all witchcraft. This one right here, that's witchcraft. What do you have to do about that? I don't know. So what is it? Something to do with a house or a home or this one here is, see, the snake speaks, right? They kind of move in and out of things. They speak. This snake has a forked tongue and it slithers in and out. That's his Queen of Wands. And now I'm talking Aries and you are a Queen of Wands. This could be someone completely different in your environment. Somebody you're dealing with, someone in your family. But this is a very deception, like Seven of Swords, you know. This is Seven of Swords. So you know somebody's being real sly and sneaky and they have an agenda. You might not know what it is, but it has something to do with a home or a King of Cups or somebody's heart. Why? Why does this have to happen? I'm sorry. I'm going to get into it. Hey, thank you so much. You know what? If you throw me any kind of a donation, you can count on getting a beautiful personal reading at the end. Okay? That's just a fact. And I'm happy to help you. All you have to do now, line 6661, which I really love, is throw a question up and I'll catch up on it. Okay? Hi, also Jane. How are you? So, see, the moon, hidden things, hidden motives. All right? Someone's trying to do something next week, and I think you should watch this. This is, you know, my readings are very seriously connected. I mean, I'm very psychic, but I don't know everything. So I tap into just the overall round energy of what's going on. You tell me. Make sure you leave a comment or anything if any of this relates. So what you have here is something. Now you could be walking away, or somebody's walking away from you, and they're not telling you. Or they're telling you lies. I think somebody's hiding something next week and you should keep your eyes peeled. I don't know what it is. We have Pisces, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So we've got water sign here twice. You may be heavily dealing with a Cancer or specifically a Pisces. And somebody ain't telling the truth. They're not speaking the truth. Oh, well. Looks like you guys got your hands full in the rest this next 2 weeks. February, what is it, 16th to the 22nd? I'm warning you guys. Oh, thank you. Hi. Hey, wait a minute. I can hardly see with the... Hi, Michelle. Nice to see you. So Pisces, I mean, Cancer, Aries. The last half of February is going to be a huge challenge for you. I mean, the third week, huge challenge. This isn't, either this is going to be you being smart enough to keep an eye on what's going on around here, or you're dealing with a Sagittarius and they are a sneaky link. All right? There's a sneaky link somewhere and they are wearing a false mask. You heard it here first. You're dealing with somebody very, very deceptive. Holy Spirit. Really? Let me go from here now. Tell me what the earth magic is for Aries. I'm doing it a little different than I normally do. Oh, how cool is that? The person on the Aries sun? Pisces moon? Oh my God, he must be really cool. I will definitely peek at the energy though. Tell me the earth magic energy for Aries. Passion. Holy shit. Obviously. So, what is this person hiding from you? Okay. And why does it have to do something with a house? They like to sneak out late at night and come to your house and be deceptive, get some of your hot passion, and then leave. Are you really doing this with them? Honest to God. Are you really allowing this to happen? I can't believe it. So we have an Aries and a Sagittarius, particularly showing up as a deceptive connection. And then we have a water sign, Cancer or a Pisces possibly, that has a home. You know what I'm getting? There's an Aries out here that's acting up. That's all I'm going to tell you right now. Y'all ain't perfect. There's an Aries out here going and getting booty calls from a water sign, period, point blank. Now, why? I don't know. Why do you keep playing that with them? Do you not know that they're messing with you? Please cross-watch. Make sure you cross-watch all these readings if you have these in your chart. When you get a warning single signs right away, and it's not all lovely and sweet, and you know, I can find the lovely and sweet. That's what I do. But I have to cut through the chase. I have to see what shows up and describe it to you, and then give you a warning or a blessing. It's going to be like that. Right, Darlene? It's just like that. Yeah. Thank you so much. I love them floating hearts. I always do them too. When I'm watching somebody I love, you better believe it. I'm all generous with that stuff. It doesn't cost us nothing to bring encouragement to lovely people. Now listen, Aries, my beautifuls, this was not my intention to bring you this stuff, but there's a problem here. I want to see what you cannot see. Show me the hidden realms. So what does Aries not see about this next week? You're going to have to be very sly. You know what? Somebody may be lying to you about the purchase of a home, and they may be hiding some facts about it if that's what you're asking about. Now, if it's money, let's see. Money. Somebody's got a two-face here. They're two-faced. See, oh, shit. If it's money, let me tell you what. The lady of the gift, okay, it says generosity, receiving, and withholding. You or them. The lady with the gift. Well, let me tell you something. Number 20. This is a number of judgment. The gift is you can call down thunder. You can ask God to save somebody and he'll revive it. You can ask God to save a relationship. And if there's any redeeming factor to it, our God will open that door. You know, he will. He'll open that door or he'll guide you in a specific way. And then you go, yeah, here you go, the lady in the mirror. Hello, copycat. Hello, copycat. Hello, thief. Yeah, that's a thief. Yeah, the web weaver. All right. So this is somebody who's in your space. I think you should be very careful. Please reach out if you feel like this is something you're dealing with and you know that it's not exactly right. Something don't feel right. You have to, you trust yourself first. Go to God, and then if that don't feel comfortable, come on and ask me. I'll go into it for you. Okay, go to my Etsy shop to order readings right now. Somebody's trying to initiate you into a coven or a situation like that. They are. That could be. But God said, no, you are the lady, you're the lady with the gift. Okay, so you're the one with the gift, right? And so what happens, you release all that bullshit. Let it go. I release everything that doesn't belong to me, any energy from any direction, from anybody. I do not connect with you. I release it, and I plead the blood of Jesus over it, which means there's power in the blood because it's a blood contract, right? You give your soul to a positive vibe and not a negative one that you have no control over. Here and now. There's your heart. There's your heart. So I'm telling you right now, you are intentionally, show me what the energy is of this person. Clarify. Unknown. See, look at that. Unknown. Somebody's sharing with somebody else too. You need to know somebody's just not who they say they are. They're not who they say they are. This Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. 9 of Wands. They're very defensive and they're hiding something. Yeah. So Aries money. Let's talk about finance for you real quick. Just a quick look and see what the vibe is. What do you have for Aries money this next week? There's a general rule. We all know that everything's tight and everything's expensive and everybody's weird and changing and shooting money all around everywhere. You know that kind of thing. Hello, everybody that came in. I love you. Let me get my camera right. Come here, you. Watch this table. I got to make sure you can see everything. No, you can't see it that way. Let's do this. I'm sorry. I have a whole new setup. I moved my table into a greater lighting situation because it's always been a problem for me. All right, this is the best I can do. Page of Cups told you it's a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And they're sneaky. And it could very well be that somebody's seeing a water sign or the water sign's cheating you with the fire sign. That's what I got. Now, money. Six of Wands, victory, rising above, getting an answer from, getting some information that comes in, which is extremely positive. Someone's giving you a hint on something, how to spend your money or get a job or something like that. And they're opening up and they've kept this to themselves. This could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces who's very sacred and they are already victorious in their life. So this may be someone who you need to talk to at this time. That would be me. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, high priest, winner, chicken dinner. I'm here to help you. So Aries, I've done thousands of readings for Aries. Trust me, I got a whole book of Aries readings that I've done. So if you feel comfortable with me, please reach out if you got a dilemma. Otherwise, if you're here, you want to get to it, join the channel. It's only $2.99 a month to devote to this channel. And the reason you do that is I'm here every day live, except for yesterday. Yesterday was Valentine's. I worked all day outside of the house. And so, y'all, so every day I'm live, 99 and 9/10% of the time. And you can come in on any of my lives. And the reason this works for you is that I give you a little white square box like Darlene has with a black yin yang in the middle. You can come in on the live. If you have a question, throw it in the chat box. Bam, you will get your answer. Okay? Holy Spirit, we are talking to gorgeous Taurus. And by the way, wait till you see the new cards I'm pulling out. I'll show you a couple of them. I'm not done yet. I'll show you a couple of them. Which one is that? Here's my Taurus. There's Taurus. There's my Leo. There's my Gemini. There's my Cancer. I'm not done with them though. So I have to do a cleaning on my machine. You know how you clean the printer heads. You have an awakening Taurus. We're going to look at the energy for Taurus for February 16th to the 22nd, 16 to 22. It's got a vibe to it. Let's see what's going on. Show me, please, what we have going on for my Taurians. Yay! Firefly. Hello. How bees it? Well, hey, wait a minute. Who is this? Sun Vising. Hi. Hello. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yo. What's going on here? Hold on. I lost my chat. Okay, here goes. Taurus, baby. What do you got going on for my Taurans? Holy Spirit, I thank you so much for this coming into the energy field with me and reading for my lovelies. Oh, by the way, I didn't read the word today. You ready? Let's get God's thoughts. Proverbs 11:25. A generous person will prosper. It's a given. These are mantras from the word. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. That's the way God thinks. Anything else is from the devil. Let's go. Holy Spirit. Taurus, how are you showing up this week? How are you doing? Okay. So something that you weren't able to accomplish before this time. You're being given an opportunity, an unlikely one. It's a miracle, actually. You may be experiencing a miracle. Somebody provides a way where there was no way. Do you understand what I mean? And yeah. Now what that could be is it keeps you from having to go through a death process. The death card is here. I don't think I'll read these in reverse. I'm so busy reading in reverse all the time because I'm really good at it, but it's frustrating to everybody else. Nine of Swords. Now, I don't know what this is. It's the death of something, somebody's soul path. Nine of Swords is fear, worry, and doubt. And that is a challenge. Tell me more about that. Yeah, something about you're letting something from the past go, done, over. Yeah, and you're kind of moving forward on your next move, right? Where what you're doing now. Yep. And so what else do we have for my Taurus? Yeah, you're leaving this one. I am going to look at that reverse. Look at this. Look at that guy. Look at that. Looks like all this dude thinks about is sex. That's what I get. Sex. So you are leaving this person behind. Okay, we're going to just leave it there. Well, now, so what is a breakthrough for you? What do you got? Okay. What? Pop it out. I'm not going to pull it out. Pop it out. There it is. The breakthrough is that you get information. Somebody gives you information, and you also get to take whatever you built with you, in spite of this person, in spite of this challenge, in spite of this past thing. You get to take whatever you built with you, and the information is coming in, and I know not what it is, but you got this snake. Everybody seems to be, you know how when I'm reading these, you guys, you know what happens? What usually happens is there's a pattern for the night, and it shows up in the cards, and there's nothing I can do about it. It is synchronicity, and that is weird when it comes out as this one. If this guy comes out more than once tonight, then we know we all need spiritual protection. We all need to be doing cleansings, attunements, cleansings, prayer, heavy duty, say cleaning your energy field. We all need to be doing it. I'm just feeling that. We got some dark shit roaming around, and we're like, God, you need to put angels at my front and back door, and I want all of my windows protected. And I just use black salt around my doors and windows, and I don't have to do a ceremony. I just pray deeply and bring my angels in. I'm like, I don't think so. All right. Okay. Remember, when we talk about infiltrating, we're not so much talking about your space, unless they're there. We're talking about you, your being, right? So the space around you is designed to protect that lovely being, energetically, spiritually, and physically, and emotionally. You should have your home set up like a place where you feel totally safe and happy. Relax. It's not always the case with some people. You got mayhem at the house. I don't get it. More about this. Okay, somebody missing you. Of course they're going to miss you. 18, this could be a Cancer. Somebody missing you really bad because you're about to take off, or they're going to take off. Rising above all the circumstances, rising above this way right here is giving you a new chance to move and do something new this week. And rise above and go towards your 10 of Pentacles. Wealth or family. 10 of Pentacles. What supports this for my Taurians? What do you have supporting Taurus's energy? Please, Spirit. I love this tablecloth. They wiggle around, but I like the prismatic tablecloths. Isn't it cool? All right, Holy Spirit. Show me Taurus's Earth Magic card. Oh, we're getting there. Are you ready? Look at this. Unfoldment. Oh my God. You're finally past that creep. You're finally going to get past this trouble. You're finally going to get somewhere next week. Good, good. You got my support, Taurus. This is unbelievable. The lotus represents life, coming back to life. And look at this. They want me to give you this one too, completion. So what that means is you've completely deleted this wicked energy out of your space. Whoever this is, Done. From the past, you were given an opportunity to make a commitment to move forward, and you took it, and you win. And you win, and you rise. And this is completion of something very difficult. What can't we see? How about your week? Thank you, everybody that pops in here. Love you all very much. Listen, you want to love me back? Hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you, beautifuls. You know I'm a Scorpio. Yes, I'm in that Scorpio vibe. Yes, it's true. You just can't see me. Here we go. The Ice Queen. Okay. Ideas preserved, non-action, and entitlement. Completion. Look. Bye, boy. Entitled. Never gave you anything. This person from the past never really fixed anything. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Bye. It's over. You are being rewarded for this. This week is going to show you a whole lot different side to your life. That's really nice. That's a nice reading. Kind of good. Okay, babe, that's exactly what you needed too, isn't it? To hear something great like that. All right, let's go on and take a look at the tarot for you. Angel card. I want to give you an angel card. We have higher consciousness. Completely aware of what's going on. Completely aware that you're in gratitude because the doors are opening somewhere where you couldn't get through before. So God's giving you that opportunity. Tell me who they will be dealing with specifically. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node of my Taurians. I read the way I read. I appreciate you so much. All right. Judgment. Revival. Decisions. The decision was made. When God called the horn, whoo, when he blew that shofar and you heard it, but they didn't. Right? Think about what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Taurus. The bridge over troubled waters. God found a way where there was no way. That's the miracle of the living God, of the higher. That's the miracle. And you get to experience it. And they get to experience death. I'm sorry. Maybe that's exactly what they needed to experience. The energy of death. So I wish you a happy week. And let's talk. I don't know. You got the 10 of Pentacles. So I'm imagining that. Okay, the devil's here, though, when it comes to your money. Why is that? Oh, somebody doesn't see something or somebody's not telling them something. Yo. Somebody's a party animal in your life, and I don't know, they're wasting money. Could they be spending more money? Tell me. This is not a big full money reading. This is just a quick look. Death card. You're getting rid of the devil and all of the money woes. Why? Because they go with him. The money woes leave you because you have to make a discernment. Your discernment is numero uno, out the door. God made a way, you're going to take that way. No matter what, you have to sacrifice. Apparently, they didn't do anything for you but hang on your coattails and have sex. You can't make a life like that. Sure can't buy a house like that, can you? No. So those people, that person, they're hideous. That's all I got to say. People like that are hideous. They're karmic or they're low vibe, and they're sent by the devil to slow you down so you can't meet your future goals. You can't walk upright because you're stuck with that. I don't think all of you guys are, though. I think this shows up as a general energy, and there's a whole bunch of karmics in the general, you know. Those who've already woken up and said, not anymore, you know what I mean? Their whole life has changed. What's cool is if you can do it gracefully and not sweat it out. Like, I don't have to prove anything. I'm just graciously making my changes, you know? And if I don't want you in my space, well, I graciously send you kindness and forgiveness, but you ain't coming back. Talk to the hand. That's right. You have to have that conviction, or there's always a door open and they can come back and the cycle can repeat. So it's up to you to have the firm foundation, the firm intention to finally break something and finally do it. You have to have that firmness. You got to have that intention, you know, and be firm about it. That's like, right, you know. That's what I'm getting. Okay, well, let's go on and let us address our amazing Geminis. Hello, Gemmy Gems. Hello, precious gems. How are you? Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, let's go. Doing love on you. Sending love. Now listen, I'm preparing for my Reiki 2 course. It's an Okiden course where you can learn how to send healing. And today I was working on my demonstration pictures. I do it unlike anybody else that I know. There's so much I learned about it. It's so profound. There's so much about it. And we're missing ability to heal thyself and heal others energetically. What you do is you speed up the process of the connection, of the energetic connection of the outer torus of the person to the inner torus, and you balance these things out. And what happens is the person heals on their own. You switch. It's just amazing. I don't know how to describe it right now. Just trust me. Okay, so wow. We have these came out together. This is, oh, wow. I guess I'm going to do this. All right. Those not to be upside down. Not upside down. Gemini, this week is really tense, I feel like. It might be a little tense for you. There's some legal things going on for you. And it looks like the chapter will finally be closed. Something will finally be over. You have 10, 10. Something will finally be over. 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, and 44. Okay, whatever this is, I think the divine has their hand in it, okay? This is someone watching very carefully. They could be your ancestors, guides, you see? They could be psychics. They could be relatives on the other side, passed away relatives who have permission to be around you. Your angels, your personal angels, could be watching you. And they love you. This is like the number of loving you outside the box, inside the vision. And there you are, being watched by your guides, guided by your guides, protected by your guides. Your guides are responsible for making sure that something you're doing gets completed. Because somebody's treated you just horribly, like a demon. This one here is ice cold. You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love. You are paradise. Yeah. Someday you'll pay the price. I know. Gemini, you have to close this chapter because this person is cold. Oh, what do we have? See, there you are. You're being provided and out by God too. Where there's a way where there was no way, you must have prayed for this. You must have been prayed for this, or it wouldn't be so intensely strong. You could be really making a big change. Now, yeah, you know why? I know why. I know exactly why. Whoever you're dealing with is not pulling their weight. They're saying one thing and doing another. They're leaving you guessing, making you frustrated. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm hanging around way too long for results from you. And you're just not talking to me. You're not being honest. 7 of Swords. That's it. On the chopping block. On the chopping block, right? Oh my gosh. Look at all those blessings I have. Asking me to tell you if he's past his worries, my dear. I heard you. I don't think so, but we'll talk about those if you want, without being rude. We love Michael. Don't you worry about it. I just love him. I love him because you love him. And what I know of him, I feel good about. You know, we all make mistakes. We all do things. I mean, we're all different and intense in our way. That doesn't mean that we're not amazingly blessed, you know. All right, here we go. So we're on Gemini still because that's who I am. I'm just talking and playing and having a good time tonight. And happy Sunday night. And happy birthday, Aquarius. If this is your birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. I actually went, now you guys know I'm a white girl, right? I actually went to an all-black church today. I'm telling you. It was fantastic. I had no, you know what they say, you know my people because they have love. I had not felt love like that in a long time. Every one of those people, except for the masculines, they were weary. But the women were so sincere. No, no, I know the difference too. You can always tell that little brown Betty in the background who likes to gossip, but I just met them and I'm like, man, I love them, but I can't take the screaming. I can't take that. But the pastor he's really good though. And I'm a seer, I'm a prophet. When I get in the presence of that kind of love, I was really in love. But I didn't hear as much of that worship music. It was all getting in the presence and staying there. Do you understand what I mean? It's amazing. Oh, wow. You did this just in time, Gemini. You're being saved from some terrible situation that was intended to destroy you. And you're about to get information on this. Was intended to destroy you. It's not going to destroy you, baby. I'm not going to let a father break through this. Make sure they're getting their breakthrough without any hindrance. Those who are innocent deserve to be treated with respect. You are going to get it. Hallelujah. Look at you. Yeah, you were dealing with a false twin flame or somebody with a bad temper or somebody who lied and deceived. Boy, God is mad at them. He's so mad at them. He goes, what are you doing with my earth angels? What are you doing with my Gemini earth angels? I don't think so. We're watching you. We're watching you. You can't treat them like that. So you get a message. And it has to do with legal issues, and it has to do with God giving you a chance to move forward. What about money for you? And here's your blessing. This is 17, hope, the healer. Nesting with love, Queen of Cups. Re-nesting, settling, building a home, building a family. Good news. Yeah, and then there, look at that. Rededicating, rising above all of that and moving towards your 10 of Pentacles. With your family, away from the fox, towards your abundance. Letting that fucking shit die, sorry. And working on your faith and building yourself up. Cutting out all the negativity, letting the nasty go. You can have it, you can have it, you can have it. And guess what happens? When you get out of the picture officially, they go broke. Everything they did against you gets thrown in the face because God works that way. I'm sorry. It's justice in its own way. People, this the thing is like, universal law means that people are going to get found out. Karma. Damn if that wasn't spot on. How about them apples? You like apples? That's what you got. Oh my God, Gemini. So what's going on? What you can't see? What can't you see this next week? What would be coming up? The Diamond Dreamer. It says material wealth and true prosperity. That's what I'm talking about. 10 of Pentacles. Going towards it. I believe, I believe, I believe. 6 is love. Oh my goodness. Give me an angel for you guys. Infinite potential. The door opens wide up. Raise your arms. Fly away. Get away from this negativity fast as lightning and take God's advice. Okay? Take God's advice because he has something a whole lot better for you. The real twin flame. The real soulmate. The real marriage partner. If that's what you're looking for. Yes? Yeah. And getting away from the devil sometimes requires you to pull back. Sometimes it requires you to pull back and go into hiding and hide. Change your numbers, change your address, change your blah, 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 blah. Because some of these people are so wicked and abusive and demonic. And you have to do things to protect yourself. That's it right there. And there's wisdom in that because the hermit represents wisdom. He goes to hide. He's not just hiding out in somebody's basement. This dude has got all his books, all his education materials, all of his tech equipment, all of his food, all of his whatever spiritual things he has, and goes high. He says, man, I got a cabin in the mountains. I'm going to go up there and I'm going to convene with God about my life path and everything involved in it. And I'm going to watch spiritually what's going on around me. But I'm also going to be out of pocket. And only those that really need to know what's going on will know until I'm away from this danger. God will take care of that because you're a star. My God, babies. You show up as you carry the hope. You carry in hope within. There's hope for you. You need to not let go. Listen, Gemini. Listen. Once. Listen. This is how you're showing up. You are God's babe. You're his beautiful, beautiful star. You're here flashing around all that stardust because that's what you're supposed to do. Share your art, share your gift, share your love. Unfortunately, people give us questions and they hurt us. Take advantage of it. Don't let that stop you because you're here with a mission and it is for God's glory. It isn't yours, but you might as well enjoy it while you have it. And this is not ego-based. This is wisdom. This is wisdom. So you're in the public eye. You better be humble and know everything shifts and changes. Set your intentions, but have a backup plan. That's what I was told to tell you. Yeah, that's what I know. As far as money, I see the Knight of Pentacles and I see the Destiny card, which tells me that money should turn out pretty good for you if you use wisdom, right? It should turn out pretty good for you this week. All right, this is what we have for my fabulous Cancers. All right, they get in karma, boo. They asked for it. They're being all of this. Hey, look at this. If this person is all of the wrong things, cold, abusive, takes what's not theirs, takes and lies and leaves, is abusive, demonic, sneaky, death card, ending, cut them off. And you are being told, this is so obvious. I do hope I'm helping a Cancer somewhere. And we're tapping into what you actually need to hear. We don't give advice unless you reach out. I just let the guides give it. Unless you reach out. But in all honesty, that's a pretty sincere way of getting that message. You decide. Because everybody's different and I don't know what y'all are going through. But I totally hope it's not bad for you. Many of you are past that. You know, you're past all this, but there are those who aren't. It's not all about us. We just bring the spiritual messages. We let you decide what it is, and you go to God with it, because you're going to need to. Some of these creeps, and even those who are, even if you're not in an issue, go to God with it. Right? That's all I got to say. You know who your God is. All right. I keep saying that because that's all I heard at church. I was like, you need to say Jesus. All right, moving on. Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Hello, water babies. What are you guys up to? Let me see. Look at this pretty little, I think it's called sandstone, and they look like really crisp, really shiny sparkles. I like that. I love that. I love this. Oh my God. This is azurite, deep azurite. Freaks me out. This looks like the cosmos, right? Listen, you guys, if anybody would like to have a personal reading, you can just reach out by email. It's in the box below. You can either go to my Energy Reiki website, or you can go to the link there, or go to the Etsy link. You might have to like copy and paste. I have no idea why everything is not highlighted. I don't know. I've been jacked over, and I don't have time to worry about everything. If you want it, you'll find a way to get it. I'm right here. All right, Holy Spirit. Oh, and thank you for everybody who's a Patreon member. I really love you guys. I love you. Thank you so much for your generosity. I shall be going and seeing my the gift that is going out is going to my Christy Faith. And Christy Faith has seen me been more generous to me than anybody in my life. I'm in hardships. Christy will loan me $100, $200, right? You know, that kind. And I'm like, oh my God, somebody loves me like that. You know, even my family barely checks on me, you know? And so Christy Faith is my girl. I'm gonna go do some Reiki with her too. Do some healing Reiki. I'm gonna give her an attunement. Yeah, those are wonderful. I love that. Yeah. All right, Holy Spirit, I would like for you to show me what's going on with my Cancers. Tell me what Cancer is dealing with this week. Show me the energies. It's a forethought. We don't really know, but if these energies show up, they represent many things. There's usually one primary force just with each card. Major, oh, here we go. Cutting shit out. Look at that. Wow. Wait a minute. Let's get there. Oh, Firefly, I'm so glad you're here with me. I hope you had a good week. Hey, I got love healing energy. Hello. Nice to see you. Who else am I missing? Hold on a minute. You're so sweet. Yes, you can. I'm very happy to. Bless you guys. I love it. Okay. Okay. Scooby Dooby. Thank you. I'll get to your message in a moment. As soon as I'm done. Thank you so much. What we really need is a time that each one starts. Like you look at the time on your clock and then you write that in, like, Cancer, 7:47. Wow, you guys are wonderful. You're building my channel and helping me to enjoy what I'm bringing, because I've been thinking about not bringing it. Not kidding. Janti, Alexandra, what a fabulous name. What a fabulous name. My darling Cancer, why are you cutting something else? Somebody, I know what it is. Somebody's got to talk. This is the Knight of Swords. Fast moving, bottom line, facts. May not be facts. It could be anything. Just somebody comes in and and it could be destructive as hell. I want to find out. Take me into the energy, please. Why did they have the Knight of Swords? Oh, somebody don't like the way you believe. Oh, Cancer. Oh, I don't like this. See, this represents your faith. This represents you having choices. Somebody's trying to interfere with your choices. You're under a lot of, some of us are, there's dark stuff happening on purpose. I'm really getting upset about this because you're at your tree. You're the tree, and you've done so much work to get yourself to the next level and process all kinds of energy and cleanse your body. You've done a lot of work. You've got the rainbow, and you've got the fact that you have ancestors in the tree. You're rooted and grounded. You maybe even do earth medicine. I don't know. I like shrooms. I mean, let's face it. It's healing. And anything God gives you is good. What man gives you is questionable, right? So being grounded at your tree, but they're trying to, maybe that's why you're cutting something out. Let's assume that you're talking to the divine and you're like, wait a minute, and your ancestors are sitting here, Cancer, going, what are you going to pray for? What are you going to ask for? What do you need? Come from your heart, not your head, come from your heart. So you have to cut somebody off. Tell me, or somebody cuts you off, I don't know. Okay, well, that makes perfect sense. Somebody's dealing with a flake. Somebody's dealing with somebody that is deceptive. 7 of Swords. Yep, deceptive. Could be a Pisces, doesn't have to be. The moon is here. They left you hanging. After giving you all that, they left you hanging. They leave you hanging. Think about this now. It might not be your story. Let me find out if there's some more context that'll make it your story particularly. This is just a general reading. So, oh, shit. They're coming out tonight. I thank you, God. I was questionable about my reading tonight. 10 of Swords. Whatever this is, the end. The end. This is something that's chopping block. Somebody's on the chopping block. I'm done with this story. I'm absolutely done. Now, what do you do next then? Are you sincere about it? Because you can't let this happen. Cancer, they are not nice. Look at this shit. Look at this. What is that? Have you turned over a new leaf and killed something within yourself? Have you killed a demon from within? Are you asking God, are you in the Bible? Are you asking God to redeem you, to forgive you? Are you asking God to forgive you for witchcraft? Because I heard Cancer has been in a whole crap load of witchcraft, one way or another, and responsible for quite a bit of it. I'm sorry, but that's the spirit I'm getting. I have Cancer, and I have Sagittarius. And there's quite a bit of others, but those two stand out. Yep. Look at that, taking a gamble. What the heck is that? Wait a minute. Is that a helicopter? Whoa, I gotta check. Man, you know what? That's weird. Okay, so I'm talking to my son today, and he's in Aurora, Colorado, actually Winter Park, because he snowboards a lot. And he's like, Mom, Colorado's beautiful. I said, well, I thought you had tons of snow. He goes, nope, it's 60 something here. I said, same here. Oh my God. I'm not, you know what I mean? He loves it. He's a Capricorn. They like those higher elevations, you know. I wonder why my table. Come here, dude. Stop moving. All right, so Cancer, this is a bunch of crap. You got a hell of a problem here. If this is your story, wow. Wow. What is this? This is institution. This is divorce. This is orders of protection. Orders of protection. This is somebody who's cheating and deceptive, and somebody finds out, they go file for divorce. Yes, that's exactly kind of the thing I'm getting. I hate these kind of readings, but we have to read them. And then they get a chance, just like, this looks like the common, look at this, Firefly and Darlene, particularly. Remember, every single time I read live like these, all these signs, there's this one or two messages that keep popping out for everybody. I'm not in control of it, I'm just letting it go. This is one of them, rising above and going towards the 10 of Pentacles. Your life path, your future, your family, your wealth, yours, not theirs, yours. And you may actually win a case this week. Somebody may be winning a case in court and be able to get up and hit the road finally, and finally get away out of the whole space who this wicked person is. See, look at the mountain. There's the message. Yeah, and there's a divine master. I'm sorry, something just fell. I don't like things breaking. Yeah, crap, hold on. Where'd you go? Hang on, guys. Oh, I'm so vulnerable. I'm vulnerable. Okay, let's go. So, here we go. Let's continue with this situation I have here for my beautifuls. Let me see. Golly, look at that. Wow, wow, wow. Hey, thank you, sweethearts, for hitting the like button. I just adore you all. Let's go on. Oh, God, Cancer, what? Why is it always these really, really intense situations where you really have to be abused enough to go to freaking court, right? You have to be abused enough to do that? That's pretty radical. And this is a whole hell of a lot of abuse to me. And I'm so sorry. But you know what? This is your mountain that you're flying over, should you want to. You know, a lot of this elevation has to do with within, spiritually within. Can you do this? Can you rise? Can you rise above it and still be in it? Can you alter your thinking and your minds to not be so emotionally involved in everything? Can you master the art of rise? I mean, think about it. Why did God give us an amazing, amazing mind and imagination? So even when we're hurt, we leave our soul pieces places because of the abuse. And this is where you can go and retrieve that shit back. End this cycle and go get it back. And get back on your soul path where the Lord wants you to be. That sounded like discipline. It's really love. Show me, yeah, the message is here. Look at it. So show me, what is that? I just heard. and then curse will this town. Somebody's doing witchcraft. What did I fucking tell you? We're not joking here. Somebody's yep, magic. Told you. It's all over your skin. Somebody makes it look easy too. Oh, effortless. Or maybe the Lord says, if you mean it enough, they breached. Look at breaching. Cancer, I told you, there's a serious problem in your energy. Whether it's you or somebody else, we're calling it out. There's witchcraft, big time. Spells and witchcraft. It's not pleasing. They easily breached somebody's energy field or somebody's Akashic records or their money or their bank or their business or whatever that was. They crossed the line. It's showing up. They crossed the line or they crossed it already, and you have to do something about it. That's serious. Man, oh man. So let's take a look at what you can't see, Cancer. And thank you, everybody who's still hanging out with me. Totally love you. See, the Shadow Queen. Acquiring knowledge, insecure, and manipulative. You decide. They're showing you. Angels, what do you want to say to my beautiful Cancers? Hey, you guys need a personal reading, and you need some spiritual protection. And you need to change your tune and the people you hang with, because these are coven people. I knew that all the time. I always associate Cancer with covens. Always. And Virgos. Yeah, always do. In my head. I know the difference. I know what I'm doing. I've been reading for years. I always associate Cancers and Virgos in covens. And Taurus. Do the worst of the worst to people and not even think twice about it. And sometimes there's early trying Aquarians too. God, I can't get no satisfaction. I can't give me no satisfaction. But I try and I try. That's you guys. Power. You're going to have to wield the sword. You're going to have to get spiritual on this situation and get some help. You're going to need to cry out. You got people doing magic on you, or that's you guys. I know not for sure, but my little instincts are usually right. So I love you, but not always. It's going to be a good day for people unless they straighten up and fly right and get in line with real authority. You know, the devil's homeless, don't you? And so does everybody who works for him. They're homeless. This is not this. They're homeless. They have to have a home. That's why they pick people to live in and do stupid shit out here. Oh, Cancer. Oh my God. You're coming up. Okay, the star is another one, you guys. I always notice these. I love you guys. Thank you. Keep an eye that you're coming up as a star. You could be a chosen one from God. When I say, Satan has a chosen one too. You got to be careful. This chosen one thing, I was revealed in spirit. The devil's doing it too. The dark forces, they have their chosen ones. And you could be one of them and not even know it, because that's how sneaky that shit is. They do it without your consent, or sneak up on you to somehow get your consent. We know you guys, right? You wicked people. We know how you operate. You have to have some kind of an agreement. You have to get in somehow into people's space to ruin their life, or take their power, or take their gifts, or take their whatever, or to get them in bondage. Either way, F off. This is a star, and this one is chosen by God. She's beautiful. He or she. You're both either. Cancer males are wonderful. You're wonderful. I think so. I think Cancer males are wonderful. But you guys are the stars, so you are in a position of carrying the energy of hope. And if they could bring anything down, it would be your hope. But I got news for you. Don't you think the ancestors and the guides don't see what's going on? Look what you're getting. You're going to get no love through all of this. Maybe someone will show you some deep, kind love. This is an upright man. This is a divine masculine, not a distorted one. This is the right one. And he's been under demonic attack by somebody, male or female. Judgment's being called. If you heard the sound, Jesus said, my sheep know my voice and they follow me. Pull away, go home. You're being called. This is it. Don't waste any time. Don't waste any time. Temperance is your temple. You will get victory if you make the right choices, okay? Rising above everything, seeing, people will see the difference, and you're not even arrogant about it because it's a hard thing to get there. Although faith is free, you got to work on it, all right? And so I'm just saying, this is your message, Cancer. This is your message for next week. I thank you for being here. I really hope that you give me some love. Thumbs up, just because it's YouTube. Thank you. When you hit that thumbs up, you guys, if you haven't been here, what happens is the algorithm says it's a really good channel. And what you're doing is you're saying, this is an important message that somebody might need. I'm going to be honest with you. I've been here too long. I already had people steal all my clients and all that shit. I'm not here for that anymore. But you do show me some love, I can actually make a living. All right, moving on. We got our fabulous Leos, and Leo comes on at 8:02. All right, Leo, hello, Leo, or one of my favorite bands, ELO. Evil woman, evil woman, evil woman, evil woman, you done me wrong. Ha ha. You hear me, Firefly? I'm messing it up really bad. Oh, snap. Well. Look what we got. Oh, this week's going to be good for you guys. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Somebody finds out somebody's having a baby or something they're building and starting from scratch, like a newborn, is going to grow and last a long time. Or it could be a little Scorpio child involved in this matter. But there's victory here. There's somebody says, gee whiz, I didn't know I'd get this lucky right now. I feel so lucky. Lucky. Some kind of unusual serendipitous situation happens next week. 13th moon, going back, cycling around. I just heard reincarnation. Yeah, somebody getting reincarnated. Oh my God, have you ever heard of somebody having their baby, and their baby actually turns out in many ways they've done investigation to be so much like your mom. It's weird. And it turns out they say exactly the same thing. Nobody in the whole wide world taught them. And they're like, only my mom ever said that kind of evidence, and they're freaking out. Oh my God, this is what I'm seeing. This is weird. Or an earth sign baby. Don't know, but I do like it. This is a new start. It's like a fresh start. It's long term, and you get to move smoothly through the waters for some reason this next week. Oh, and you're guided by angels and those on the other side. Yeah, baby. Bring on the love. Bring on the love. Okay, show me more. My gorgeous. Oh, I hope this is true. Look at that. You ready for a new start, sugars? Look at that. Man, let's get up and go. This taking the horse off of the carousel and putting magic in it and flying away from all this nonsense with an open mind and an open heart and plans. You got your saddlebag here filled with, and a letter in your hand, like, I'm out of here. Bye. I'm off on an adventure. I'm going to do my thing. Cool. Let's see. What else? 9 of Pentacles. I am single and ready to mingle. Yes. Dreamy. Whatever this is cosmic. It just feels so cosmic, like finally bringing things together. That's like the world card. Oh, Leo, what a great week. This is such a good week. You also got the card of hope. You also have the card of finally being able to settle down. Just finally being able to settle down, right? Queen of Cups. and a very loving energy around you if it's not you. Okay, you guys got it together. You're not all falling apart like Cancer and Gemini having a hard time with people. Wow. Oh, okay. I accept on your behalf. I'd like to thank you for this award, but I have to give it to Leo. This is love, love, love. Somebody's getting some kind of love, love, love. I'm going to leave it at that and look further. Let's see what we have. The Earth Wisdom, Earth card for Leo this week from the 16th to the 22nd is going to be reflection and celebration. Well, that's nice. And dancing. I would be dancing too if all this was going down. I'd be one heck of a happy person. All right, let me see. What you cannot see from the hidden realms, Leo. Magical, magical Leo. What we got? Ah, the High Lady of Love and Compassion. This is fantastic. Reverence, kindness, consideration, and a new start. Can I show you something? Look here. Look here. 1 and 1 for the Leo. Okay? Yeah. All right. You might have a beef with Leo, and then you got a problem with the way I read. I just got that in the spirit. I recommend you not stay if you have that kind of a heart. It doesn't work. You're going to hear what you want to hear if you have a hard heart. If you have an angry heart, you will hear what you want to hear. God told me it's an illusion. They're throwing their emotion into things just so they can control things. Control your emotions, God said. I should say that when I went off on people the other day. This is your angel card, Leo. This is the card of light and judgment, 20. This is where you burn everything that doesn't serve you, or you make a commitment and you anoint it with fire. Obviously, yes. She looks like she's doing Reiki or magic with her spirit guides. Yeah. Write down everything that disappoints you in a ceremonial type way. Look at the Holy Spirit pouring down on her. Look at Holy Ghost, the holy energy just pouring down on her. It's a dove. You can't hardly see the dove. That's how much glory is coming down. This is really cool. And you know, fire is how God does this. He uses fire within. It's a flash deal. It's freaky good. I like it. Show me a little bit more about who we might be dealing with, and then I'll move on to Virgo. I'm taking my time, you know. Yeah, I'm taking my time. I just can't believe you don't see all these cards. Dude, I am so inept today. Here we go. Who shows up? Hello, Seven of Cups. For my Leo, Seven of Cups is a reference to several things, but it depends on the context of the reading. So your reading is super positive, which tells me that you have a positive outlook here. Everything depends on what you decide in your heart. Who and what are you committed to this week? Be careful. That's a tricky card. It's a trick question. We have Cancer, the Chariot, or just the fact that you can get on your chariot and boogie away, right? Whether that be a car or an opportunity or a brand new start, something. We look at soulmate energy. Nobody else has gotten it tonight, so this may be your schmoozy week. Yep, King of Cups. Oh my God, you guys. You're just making me want to have love. King of Cups. Man, oh man, that's a beautiful man. That's a mature. And you, King of Wands, you're like, baby, why don't you just meet me in the middle? That's you guys. You the King of Wands, sexy boo, and then they're the King of Cups, compassionate and sexy. So you decide, right, how you want to handle that. All right, there's your reading, guys. That was Nice. I'd say that was pretty nice, right? That was pretty nice. Take what you need and leave the rest. These are entertainment, encouragement, enlightenment, confirmations, and synchronicities. And no telling how it'll turn out. And remember, it's entertainment, but it's also psychic entertainment. That means we can see because God has anointed us to do so. We just use cards because they're fun. And that's the way I look at it. They're just paper with pictures on them of real people, kind of, anyway. All right. You know those people at the church I went to today? That wouldn't fly. But that's not my guilt trip. I'm past the guilt trip. I paid my dues with religious stuff. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm serious. All right, let me shuffle these up before I jump into Virgo so we can have a nice clean sweep. So I was working on my, practicing on my information for my Reiki 2 course, the second course in Reiki, next level, we call that. The first is called the First Teachings, the Shodan. We're going to show you what you need to do to get yourself into alignment to heal yourself, how to do it, and the practices. These are the first teachings, why you do it, who started it, and why you do it. It's all about just moving energy. It's all about the telekinetics and moving energy and believing. And you're also, totally faith-based. I mean, the universe is God's. He created it all, timed everything, set everything in the firmament, right? He's in charge of that. And so under that understanding, I'm kind of a faith-based Reiki teacher because I totally believe when you raise your hands in praise, you're doing that when you're drawing in Reiki. Reiki on. Reiki on. Your hands are in praise. You're going to get positive energy. Yep. Here we go, babies. I had to shuffle those guys. There's a lot of helicopters out there tonight. Well, I don't know. Hi, everybody. I have a Jill Z and a Mario. Oh, Mario. Hello, hello, hello. Did you hear Leo? Mario? I know you're a Leo, right? We don't have energy for any misunderstandings, but I love you all. So let's get on the same page. Peace and love. May there be no misunderstandings. It don't mean that much. All right, Holy Spirit, let's be nice. Show me what you got, please. Show me what you got for my gorgeous Virgos. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Virgo. Virgo. Show me. Ooh, snap. Hello. I want to be loved by you and nobody else but you. I want to be loved by you alone. Oh, shit. I got to tell you something now. There's a lot of, you have to be careful because the devil keeps transforming himself into an angel of light so as to fake the righteous out. And the point there is that you could be getting an offer from somebody that you probably shouldn't, because this is a karmic and you're on your North Node. And if this person comes into your energy this week offering you a commitment on some kind of a contract, I think you should reach out and get yourself a quick reading. If you're a member, you don't have to spend very much at all. Let me put it to you this way. You're on your North Node, but this person has told you, Virgo, there's a wicked witch in the house, male or female. Yeah, and you're showing up as a divine masculine. What? And the offer is from somebody from the past who misses you. but they're full of demons. The answer is no. Spirit says, no, Virgo, no, no, no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Watch out for this one. Watch out for this one. See? There's your proof. Holy shit. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Could be a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Oh my God. They're going to come asking you if they can move in with you. They're a karmic. And you're like, oh man. Yeah, I told you they want to come. They want to shake up your Nine of Pentacles. You're single and abundant and grounded and stable because that's a Virgo for you. But this person is not. They're not. Okay, they're not. I think they want to move in with you or just be there for convenience. This is what my spirit guides are telling me. And they need a Dear John letter, whoever this is. Or they're going to send you a letter, or there's something, or some excuses in the energy. It doesn't feel healthy at all, Virgo. Be careful this week. Be careful this week. Be careful what you sign. Be careful what you say yes to, okay? Be careful, all right? This person is deceptive. They have a forked tongue. It's not good. Yeah. Someone from your past wants to come back. Oh, God. You decide, we're not here to tell you what to do. We're just showing you what they're saying to do because that's incredible that you would be so different. Like you're so different from them. Your energy is not the same. You know what? When you have light, you know what dark is, don't you? Einstein said it's the absence of light, right? It's the absence of light. So there you go. Let's bring on the light. Tell me what the, earth magic, somebody shape-shifting. That's right. And you need to be grounding. You're getting a wake-up call. Today, Virgo, please take, oh shit, this person has generational karma on them. And it will be passed to you. And you're in the process of having a new beginning. I think you ought to heed my message. They're trying to, this is submerged, they're freezing. This is an awful soul. They're awful, and they want your power. And they come at you with power. And you need to be in sanctuary. You get that? You need to connect to God. Because somebody ain't focusing, and that's bad. Don't worry about the attention. Your intention should be from God and God alone. Jesus alone. Because these people are not right. Now that's just something I'm going to say to you because I have that faith. But I can tell you why I have that faith. I know my Redeemer. I have lived through very many miracles. And some of them were scary as F. Like life after death. Yes. Yeah, being saved from, I cannot tell you. I've had angelic intervention more than once, and I knew it too. Very freaky. It's very cool. You know how you're like, some guy's about to get hit by a car, and all of a sudden you see this flash of and he's pulled away just in time, and you're like, wow, that had to be an angel. I've had those experiences. I have had them. I've had amazing experiences. See? You need to be in preparation. You need to be in prayer. You need to be in communion with the Most High, the altar priestess. This is you. You're in the situation where you're being guided not to mess with this one, whoever they be. And these people are also in a coven. And you need to keep your balance. It could be a Libra in your life. You need to keep your balance and grounding because you have a lot of love and compassion, okay? We need you. And they have a lot of passion and fire. They're using fire, so they're doing fire magic out in Gaia's garden. You know the witches out there. Yeah. You know those ones. And you're up here learning about all this stuff. But I'm going to tell you how you're going to get your answers. The angels whispering in your ears. Be quiet enough to listen. And don't listen to the worries. Don't listen to the demons. Don't listen to the fears. You're different. But when you catch any of this, break away and go into sanctuary, because that's what you need to do to be safe from this demonic stuff they're doing on you. Not joking. I'm not joking. I'm serious. I'm not looking at the chat right now, but I'm just laying it out the way it comes out, okay? And I just cannot help it. It's a calling. Here we go. King of Cups. Now, I don't know who this is. Let me see. Who is a? Oh, soulmate. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on, Virgo. I'm like, what? Oh my God. Wait. Okay. So apparently, obedience brings spiritual rewards. That's cleared out, that comes in. That's cleared out, that comes in. 28 is a divine masculine with an innocent soul and a maturity, knowing how to love, willing to love, ready to love. Okay? Do you hear me? Willing to love and ready to love. Ready to love. Because this field, playing the field karmic shit is done for this guy. He follows his heart, but he shares it, this one, and you are his heart. You not. Virgo, you not playing with these people. You better break away and get yourself, repent. You know what I mean? You better repent, because the demons are hardcore right now. I promise you they are. Yeah. And so the Knight of Pentacles is coming in as something or someone or an offer of long-term intention and a commitment. And the Seven of Pentacles represents growth. It represents finality. It represents having something to offer somebody, right? Could have money. I mean, for all I know. And this one over here that's harming your situation, whoever they are, these witches or whoever this lover is, 5 of Wands. So that has been sanctioned to their energy. If you sanctify yourself, you end up with the 10 of Pentacles, a lovely family, wealth, money, and they end up in jail. How do you like me now? Right? That's right. That's right. And the 5 of Pentacles. How dare you work against God's people? 7 of Swords. Lovers, extra people. Working online, communicating, spying, hiring priestesses. Yeah, but that's what I said. You're being warned this week, the second week, the 60th and the 22nd. God says, pay attention. I need you in sanctuary. If you have any hope of having new love, you gotta watch this. Consciously do something about these people or this connection or something. You're going to have to, because there's something else here. Prayer. He says, by prayer and petition, make your request known to God, and the God of peace will reward you. So this is what we have for you guys. And that was intense, and I wasn't going to end it until I found out what the heck everybody was doing and how the outcome is supposed to be next week. Quite a deep one for you guys. Thank you for showing love to me, or for reading that, because you don't think I really want to read this witchcraft shit, do you? Not really. Not really. But I do love you enough to read it and be very blunt with you about it. I'm that kind of reader. It's there. I'm going to read it, right? But I hope you don't mind my forwardness tonight. Sometimes I'm just very forward about it. I feel like I'm even also maybe fighting it for you a little bit. You're standing in the gap because you're willing to be on the front lines. You get what I mean? That's why we deserve a like. That's why. Because we're on the front lines. Oh, sure enough. Yep. All right, my babes, here we go. How are my Libras? Libra is 825. Hello, everybody. Everybody else talk. Here we go. Libra, how are you? Let's see if you're going to have a happy week. Weird, like I said, I'm not talking garbage, but I do kind of spiritually stand in the gap. I ask God for you. I pray for you. I'm not doing anything but sending positive energy. God does the work. Hello, Libras. Hello, my gorgeous Libras. How are you, fun people? All the Libras I know are fun. I have a blast. Wow. Oh my God. Like paradise, I'm yours, you're mine. Yep. I've been praying for this. Something you've been praying for is coming in. It's that time. It's your time. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, through the government or through a lawyer or through a settlement or through college or something really cool is happening for my Libras. And a beautiful masculine. Well, you don't say, divine masculine in the Libra house. Okay, you guys. Okay. You're rising above this week, and we are letting you. I like to watch, I like to watch people rise and have their moment. It's not my time. I have my own time, right? And I think people need to learn that. Those people with that spirit of competition, knock it off. You got your own time to shine. Be ready when that time comes. Let people shine. It's cool. It makes life interesting. Cannot you love each other? Gotta take from each other. What is that? Don't waste your energy. Holy ones, take what's yours and leave the rest. Okay, see what's happening is whatever this is for you this week, if you get this, Libra, it could be over the rest of Libra. It's going to take you out of poverty. It's going to take you out of something you have been suffering with, loss of some kind. It's going to take you out of that, and it's going to shift your energy in a positive way. Thank you, God, for making that happen. If that's your will, yeah. There is a distorted masculine here tonight again, and that may be what was biting away at you, taking from you, deceiving you, or lying to you, or cheating you in some way or fashion. And Libra, you're on it. God says, I'm giving you this new start, and I'm setting you free. There's a 9 of Pentacles. Looks like a divorce or something is finalized. Maybe a divorce is finalized from a Libra. I'm just, hey, diddle, diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such a sight. And a dog ran away with the spoon, or whatever. Cow ran away with the spoon, I don't know. Nine of Pentacles, Libra. Single, sexy, prepared, imaginative, open-minded, a brand new start. Divine masculine deserves it. Now, you could be female too. Doesn't matter. You're a Libra, right? And what's happening here is, I'm going to put it to you this way. If you're a male Libra, you've been dealing with the hoe, a Jezebel. If you're a female Libra, you've been dealing with the hoe. You know what I mean? Male hoe. And look at this beautiful masculine, a man of God, after God's own heart, right? Tell me more. Yeah, they were trying to mask their identity. Somebody was masking their identity. But you have to leave them. That's 8 of Cups. You don't get to the 9 of Cups wish fulfillment unless you cross that line. Leave the uncomfortable, the unfulfilled, the unhappy, and the pain behind and go right on into your future for love. Oh, God. This is what they were hiding. They were deceiving you about their moral standards, and you're like, nah, I don't like you. I can't with you. I just can't with you, I heard. I just can't with you, Libra says. Yeah, they wanted to settle down with you, and they were faking it. They're karmic. See, karmic shit. What did I say? Somebody's paying attention to this stuff. They could be 40 years old. Yeah, and they play all these games. Divine masculine now. All right, let me see. Wow. This is like warnings and blessings. I mean, it's coming out the week ahead. They're not factual. They're touching down on the energies, the possibilities, and it's universal, like global, because Libras are everywhere. So I'm hoping that anyone that can hear this, see this, that's a Libra, something in here makes sense to you. If it doesn't, just take what you need, leave the rest, be nice to me. I'll bring you my best. That's how I look at it. Okay, let's go. Completion. Something's finally done. With compassion. Oh my God. An end of a struggle and then unfoldment. This is your blessing. It is beautiful. What you couldn't see is the map maker of destiny was watching every single thing. God saw everything, right? That's what's happened. And the angels for you this week, they're sending you the comforter. God's sending you the comforter. You get that through faith, right? He's sending you the comforter. So this is what I see from my Libras, okay? And I hope that you have a good week and make the best of it. And if none of this applies, then it doesn't apply. It's okay. We love you. And if you'd like to have a personal reading, you can reach out to me. I have Libra clients all the time. But if you want to, just reach out. Email, or you can go to my Etsy shop and order a reading. But you have to email me and let me know what your questions are. Or I can reach out to you. If I see that you order something, I'll reach out to you right away. We'll just be right on it. We don't waste any time. I get them done right away. I can actually do your reading like within a 2 or 3 hour window. If I'm not way out of town, when you come call and order it, you know, I can, boom, like that. So just reach out and let me know. You ready? I'm going to shift into Scorpio, and Scorpio represents abundance. Hi, everybody. Come on, let's see who else is here. Okay. Aw, you're welcome. We did a good one on Leo, didn't we? Trinity. Hello. Paisley. Hello, honey. How are you, dearest? Let's see. Right now we're on Scorpio, and it is 8:33. Go figure. 8th house, ascension. 8th house, ascension. After my live, darling, I'm going to reach out and tell you why I've got so much positive energy. Besides the fact that I spent the whole day really praising. Yeah, God's not going to let me miss a thing tonight. Man, you guys are getting warnings and blessings and mwah, unconditional love. Best thing you can ask for. My gorgeous Scorpios, how be you? I think you're fabulous. Take good care of yourself. You prized possession of the universe. Scorpio. Okay. All right, let's go. Our gorgeous Scorpios and wonderful, seductive, deep, thinking, intense. I mean it, Scorpio. Tell me what you mean. Tell me what you mean, what you really, really mean. Tell me what you mean, what you really, really mean. Tell me. Let's go, Scorpio. Way down we go, oh, 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 oh. Way down we go, oh, oh. Scorpio. Way down we go. Ooh, way down we go. Show me, Scorpio. Hello. Dealing with the government, are we? College? Work? School? Or the church? I don't know. 19 is the sun. 6 of Pentacles means somebody's going to give you money. Something to do with sharing money or getting reciprocity or something. Hold it together, man. Well, now, here we go. Scorpio, what be your challenge? Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming in and hitting the like button. I totally enjoy you. Oh, something new. If you applied for a job, or if you applied for a loan, or if you're applying for something, you're trying to start something new, this is going to be good. Oh, I'm going to get on the ticket tomorrow, boy. I'm going to get after it. Show me, Spirit. Money, money, money. You're something to do with this new week. And guess what? Everyone who tried to steal your blessing or stop this blessing can't even get to it. Because honestly, you have been in spiritual protective custody with all of your spiritual gifts, being the actual high priestesses. Okay? You heard me. Who the fuck can go as deep as Scorpio? Nobody. And you guys think it's too intense, but that's because you're shallowy. You know, if you don't understand, it's because you're not willing to. I mean, Scorpio is. I do want to say this, not that you're shallowy. It's just that Scorpio wishes they had your perspective. Let's just say that. Sometimes we get envious because air signs are so free. You know how they think? And we're like always examining everything like a lawyer or something. Scorpio's like that, you know? And they're, because they know their value, they know they're worth something. And they really don't want to play with you. And if they do play with you, it's got to be written in the stars. Now, Scorpio, you've been under protective custody, and you've got 3 angels above you, 3 guides, particularly. But the dome represents that you have covered yourself. You put yourself in a space of protective custody. And you're awesome, man. You're sitting there all looking beautiful, but people can't get to you. Maybe you're hiding out. You're protecting your heart and your projects. You better know it. Yes, you better know it. It's not been easy because it's a life change energy. Yeah, and there has been a lot of tears for this. You have cried for a long time over this. Whatever this is coming in. This is a King of Pentacles, a King of Wands. So this is a King of Wands. I don't know how he plays into this. Let's find out. How does he play into this? Show me, please. How Scorpios. Oh. We have an Aries in the house. We have an Aries. This could be somebody on the other side, though, if you know what I mean. That's a sign. Angels protecting. But this is also the sign of being watched and spied on, or somebody really deep. But it's, look at the new start. It's for the new start. Ace of Swords, you can't stop this. If God opens a door for you, you're walking through it. It's something happening, Scorpio, and it's bright. It's going to change everything. The tears that you've cried for all of this, it looks like you're finally going to get something that's going to give you relief. And you've been looking everywhere for it. And the guides are watching everything you do. Scorpio, you've had a lot of stupidness come into your space. Coldness and all that. Yeah, and gossip. Bullshit. Of course. Why? Because you had to, here's what happened. Whoever you were with before, this is their vibe. And these are the people they're with now. Okay? Can't control their temper, can't control their passion, have sex with just about anybody, but they're also a twin flame. But they still are the dark force. They're not a twin flame, but they're a wannabe. This is the fake twin flame card. Scorpio dealt with it. It came. They sneaked in at night. Oh, hey, let me drop in Netflix and chill. And then they leave you. And you're like, why haven't you called me for 3 or 4 days? Why am I waiting to hear from you? Because you made a connection with them physically. It's cosmic shit, okay? Don't be sleeping with people. Not right away. Know their character before you give them your goodies. Your deepest goodies, not your body. Your goodies are your soul and your energy. And then they're around with all these bitches. Yeah. Talking bad and gossiping and competing and cold-hearted. Cold-hearted people. Scorpio, you have been around some really hateful bitches. And here you are Here you are, the one that has tapped into this new energy. You're going to get it because you were cool enough to do the electric slide out away from these fucking witches, male or female. Two-Face, you're called out. I don't know who you are. I don't care who you are. I'm calling you out right now. You're going to feel guilt. If you're anybody that's done that, I'm telling you, you're going to feel guilt right now, tonight. God's going to make you feel guilty for hurting somebody. You know what you have to do? Repent and go ask them forgiveness. And you better do it, because I'm going to tell you what, we're in the threshing right now, the threshing floor before the end, where it had been prophesied. The hardcore ending that you are not prepared for. I'm sure you aren't. I'm serious tonight. I'm sure you aren't, you guys. We're not fully prepared. We're not intimate enough with divine. And we think that we have the right mind, and we think that we can do everything ourselves. I mean, we are, but there's this divine alignment. There's this divine energy you tap into, where you know that you know that you know that you're not, you're connected to something really, really intensely powerful, truthful, and revealing, nothing hidden. Scorpio, expect some news. You're going to get news about everything you built and what you built this week, and how somebody tried to take it. How they tried to take it. Yeah. Oh my God. Scorpio, this is something else. I'm going to get to it because I got a couple more signs to read. I'll be up for a little bit if y'all don't mind hanging. Michael. Alrighty now. Hello. Hi, Michael. I got to make sure you can see all these dead burn cards. Hello, hello, hello. I don't play music in the background because I got two phones, and one I'm talking to you on, and the other one I'm recording on. All right. I thank everyone who comes in tonight. May you all be blessed in whatever way you need. We're just instructing the energies. Here we go. All right, Scorpio, my gorgeous Scorpios. The reason that this has happened, where there's revelation. There's revelation, there's spiritual guidance, there's divine protection, there's crying and breakthroughs. There's something to do legally. There's these bitches and witches in the background. There's gossip, there's coven shit. And you know how you get out of it? And you know how you got into that sanctuary that you're in? By learning to ebb and flow, Six of Swords, scientifically. So in other words, spiritually and mentally, you made a plan that it was cool for you to leave and be quiet. And that the energies would calm themselves down and people would grow up. But you're still working with witches. So what happens is you and your psychic energy in the background, you're flashing and flushing through this negativity because you're a Scorpio. First it gets you and you cry a little bit because you're freaking out why you have so much trouble. And then you turn to God and bam, it all goes back. You have the authority then. You got the power. I got the power. Right, here we go. And completion. Power and completion. Power is one of Scorpio's things. You people need to know you are dealing with somebody special. You're sealing and fucking around with a shamanic. Oh, I think not. Look at that, right underneath it. Power, Scorpio. Man, unbelievable. So, through stillness, there is dancing. I am the stillness that is the dancing. I am the darkness. See, I am the, I'm trying to remember. It's my own motto from my Maya Oracle. I wrote it down somewhere. I gotta go find it. I am the stillness that is the dancing. The Queen of Light. Okay. You are illuminated, enlightened, and you deserve to celebrate. You have been given extra power by the Most High to do what you do, Scorpio. You can see beyond the veil if you want to, but you better stand in alignment with what you know and your abilities and skills. Yeah. because you are dealing with the chess queen, strategizing and all that, working with trust issues, and you are focused on synchronicity, working the real divine will, the web weaver. It says synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. 4 is your heart. So that kind of energy, you know? So whatever happens with it, yeah, somebody's in that, yeah, where'd I see that? Somebody's in the dragon's duel, which is they feel guilty for what they did. Good. You should. Angels, Scorpio, you're never alone, baby. Even though you went into sanctuary, you are never alone. Never. While you're going through this letting go and being initiated into whole new energy and understanding how God sees you and healing your inner child. Scorpio. All right. Let me see what else we got in the way of vibe and energy and people. The wicked ones, reveal, reveal, reveal. My Scorpios deserve that so that they can heal. Show me. Show me the wicked ones that worked against our gorgeous Scorpio clan for no particular reason. You're just too good for them, and they knew it, and they didn't know how to compete. So they have to knock you back, make you look like you're nothing when you're everything. Just shut up, bitches. We've had enough of you. Let's go, honey spirit. Show me. Show me, spirit. Okay. We have somebody you worked with behind the scenes making trouble. 8 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, giving you grief. Tell me more. Yep. And you want to know the truth? They didn't know the truth. They did not have the truth. They're just a gossip. They're just a hater. A hating hater. Yeah, Scorpio, just so you know. And then you've got, yep, they weren't even the star, so they were trying to be copycat. Do you really think you can do what Scorpio can do? I think not. God separated your gifts. Your gifts are different. How dare you? You just did it to be spiteful. Scorpio knows that. They knew that already. Why do you think it was easy for them to ebb and flow and scooch out? And then go cry in the background and let God really heal them. Makes you double powerful. Please don't play with our gorgeous Scorpios. They are the 9 of Pentacles. They are the 3 of Wands. They are the Knight of Cups. And some of them are the Hangman. Yeah. But they are the abundance of the Most High God because of their temperance, because of their ability to hermit but still flow. They're under great divine protection. Jesus says my chosen ones are under great divine protection because how hard they work. And yet you see it to be so bad at them. You don't think you're going to get away with that, do you? I wouldn't if I were you. All right, I'm going into it because, well, I guess that's what they wanted me to do, beautifuls. All right, moving on to my gorgeous Scorpio. You get it. You get it. You get the message. I hope you relate. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, being here, just having fun with me, reading these things. There's no harm in it. There's a decision that has to be made. Somebody gets it. If it feels like your story, then it could be that I was supposed to say it. Otherwise, I don't know. I'll let you guys decide. All right, here we go. Let me clean this up and get Sagittarius messages. And thank you, everybody who's here. My members especially. Big hugs and kisses, you guys. Thank you for your support. And I'm happy to do your questions when I'm done. All right, let me move on and clean this up. One, I got to find a way to secure this tablecloth. I love the heck out of it, but I probably need to do some like stretchy, you know what they use on elastic. Put elastic around it. She ain't going nowhere. Okay, here we go. All right. Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope it was a good one. I hope it was a good one. Let me have the coffee. That's empty. The water. Yeah, after I'm done tonight, I'm going to finish trying to print out those cards. So we got brand new ones, right? And they have your picture that I created. AI. Okay, hang on. I don't know why I just heard, I'm so tired. I haven't slept a wink. Although I'm so tired. What is it? I'll have another cigarette. I don't know. I wonder, should I call you? But I know what you would do. I hear John Lennon. Sagittarius, babe. We're on you. You are 8:51. Hello. No, no, no. I'm so tired. My mind is set on you. Although I'm so tired. I don't remember all the words. Should I call you? But I know. I ruined it. You know, I'm just having fun tonight, right? I'm really psychic. I'm just playing. I can't help it. If I get as deep as it's been this week, like everybody else, I think we're going to have a problem. We need to have some fun. I'm so glad I feel good about it tonight. Did good things. I did good things. I got into real good company today. That makes a big difference. The company you keep makes a big difference. Do it deliberately. You know, do something different. Be around better people. Show me. Hello. How are you? It looks like Sagittarius' week from the 16th to the 22nd is going to be very prosperous. Opportunities are coming, abundance, and maybe somebody gets an inheritance this week. We don't know why. And the feeling that I get from this is it's not just an inheritance like granddaddy died or anything. It's like somebody finally gets to bank on something that family heirlooms pay off, or you get your you get money or something. But this is a gilded lily. But that looks like marriage flowers to me. It's beautiful. I don't know exactly what it means, but you guys are blooming it up, man. You're blooming. You're just blooming and beautiful. And the number 6, you're full of love. Okay, so this is full of love and passion. And I'm okay with that because I can see that as 100% with you. Sagittarius. Thank you. You're my North Node. I got to be like you. Be a good example, okay? Thank you. Oh, shit. Why does this always happen? Frick. Okay, yeah, right. What the hell? So somebody is not who they say they are. I'm going to look at that. What in the heck? Show me, clarify that for my Sagittarians. Who is not who they are showing to you? What are you not seeing? Somebody's not seeing something. Tell me what it is. Oh. That's not bad. Why are they two-faced? What are they hiding? Oh, just trust me, there's something that needs to be cut out. And they've been praying and praying and praying about it and trying not to show you that side of them. Okay. This is a really nice person, but they're going through shit and they're praying and praying and praying for their heart desire, this new start that they really, really need, and cut out this crap they've been dealing with. You know, end it once and for all. Finally get it done. Finally be over with it. That's the vibe. So, my friends, Little Miss Intense Robin here. I just am. You like it, you know. Don't tell me you don't like it. Oh, I'm just kidding. You know what I made? Darling, are you still listening? Firefly. You know what I made yesterday? Fudge jalapeno brownie bites. Just for moi. I got jalapeno in almost everything. I went out last night and had the most wonderful chili relleno. I gotta buy some. I love to bake them. I love them. I just cut them up and put them in salads. Oh, Spirit, what you doing in the house? Baby. My precious baby. Oh my God, Scorpio. I mean, Sagittarius. Forgive me. Sagittarius. This is what you have to cut out. Or this person's trying to cut out a bad, a female in their experience that is distorted. Okay, distorted feminine. Or somebody's dealing with somewhere in their life, and they're desperately trying to get out of that situation. They don't want to be in it, obviously, because there's a gift for you. You're the gift. Maybe you're the gift for this person. But I gotta say, it's really showing they're trying to get rid of this energy. Let's go further. Sagittarius, don't you like the fact that we can go really deep into these? I mean, I don't want to do like 3 little cards and, right? Be nice, you guys. Let me see. Let me see all my lovelies. Hey, T. Balaj, what do we have? Hello, can you open for you? Next one, mine and card opening. What? Manipulate? No, don't predict me. And don't do this. Chillax. I'm older than you spiritually. And I mean that. I was talking to somebody that I know, metaphysical girl. She had runes put on her fingernails at my 24-hour fitness. I have an ancient past, both of us, and we know that for a certainty very often. God's revealing more and more of the layers, stripping off more and more of the false layers and the false understandings and the false knowledge. And you know what that makes? Self-confidence without pride. Let's go, Sagittarius. Okay, so basically, you are being set free from this energy. You are being set free from something. And your heart's going to get the opportunity to open, or it will. But it is something you can't see coming. Okay? It's going to lift your spirits. It's going to take you to a new level. But it's extremely human and extremely human. 33 is the human condition, physical, yet it's spiritual. Interesting. So, what happens this week between that person that wants you and doesn't want this other one, or cuts out whatever this is, or this bad habit? I want to tell you guys a story. I was with a friend. I was a child sitter for a lovely lady named Ruth back in Illinois. She had 2 little kids, a boy and a girl, and she was a nurse in a psychiatric hospital far away from her home. And she had principles and boundaries. And I was dating this guy, and his friend was dating her. And the thing was that she said to this guy, and he must have really fell for her. It must have been Shazam, Eureka. Because when she said, I don't want to be with you. You're not sober. I care about you, but I can't go there with you. And it freaked him out. And he went and got sober like that. Like that. He took a handle on it. That is a man in love. They go and they do these things to prove their love, right? So he's cutting something out, whether it be a character trait, a flaw, whatever it is, and he's praying about it. I'm telling you, you guys, this masculine or whoever this is, male or female, they're doing it. They're doing the thing. So why? Because it feels like they want you. Tell me more. Yes, they do. Yeah. Everything I do it for you. There's no love like your love, and no other could give more love. Sagittarius, babe, they want you. They want to give you love. They want to build a house. They want a family, and they love the fact that you carry this positive energy. They want to marry you. There's no way, yeah, unless you're there. I had that tune on my wedding day, actually, after we got married. My son played it. It was beautiful. Actually, going up to the altar, I played that Bryan Adams song. So pretty. All right. Okay, so what's going to happen is somebody's been crying tears over this situation, or they will be. It could even be you. This is a King of Wands. And this is somebody who's cried a long time, waited for something great to happen. And here we got this person fighting themselves or fighting something to kind of bring it in and claim it. And you're wise to do so, my friend. Sagittarius are amazing. They don't often commit. They like to run and play. You better not be holding them down because they love to run and play. This is so good, you guys. 10 of Spades. Rising above all the nonsense and all the hardships and just breathing and rising above and being positive and moving towards this dream, this positivity, this 10 of Pentacles, whatever that represents for you, and leaving behind the compromised karmic and heading to my divine feminine. Somebody took a gamble and they're going to have to fight their way out of it and get over this tower right here. This is a problem, but it's an ending and then a new beginning. It swings into a whole new cycle. And it's about communication, proper communication and movement and travel. These are things that show up for my Sagittarians, and then maybe a new house too. I don't know how that's playing out in your story, but let's find out what the earth magic is for Sag. I thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. These dad burner tablecloths are so pretty. Firefly. All right, perspective. Now they're starting to see. This is about having the perspective. Some reflection is involved in all of this as well. What else, please? Show me. And focus. Yeah. So these are the elements. This is the earth magic involved in this. The 33 is focusing, mental clarity. A decision has to be made. Transference of energy, claiming energy back, claiming what you want, working on it, getting over things, cutting negativity out or anything that's in the way, claiming this, planning things, making it serious, coming forth, proving it, loving on your Sagittarius, making a home, making plans, reflecting on what needs to be done and other people's perspective. More than likely, somebody's been at the resting tree or they need to be. Patience and stillness, master number 22, twin flame energy. Not kidding. And then you have the prison wave. Watch out for poverty consciousness, lack, or anything of such. You're not supposed to have it because look at it's followed by material wealth. So you're supposed to use your heart to bring, to attract yourself and attach abundance to you. It comes to your heart, Sagittarius. Your heart. You have this echo, kind of your energy kind of has an echo to it, and the universe goes, oh, okay, that's where it goes, right? Directing it there. You have power this week. Something's working on your behalf. And the key for you is that you might be able to be blessed with inner peace. Okay? All right. Or may your mate have inner peace this week. Is there anything I need to know about who could be involved? You don't mind me laying all these cards down, do you? I don't mean to like spend, you know what I mean? Spend all night on this, but I don't think you can see all of these, can you? Hold your horses. Bam. Let me do this just a little bit. Am I looking the wrong way? Shit, I know. I never know, you guys. Sorry, my hand's in the way. I want to get it where it's comfortable for where I'm laying it down. Okay, good enough. Here we go. Show me the energies involved in Sagittarius's vibe. Give me just a minute. Here we go. I'm looking through you. Where did you go? I thought I knew you, what did I know? You don't look different, but you have changed. I'm looking through you, you're not the same. Somebody's very worried your energy field. Nine of Swords. I don't know, because could that be this one? Possibly. Possibly. Because they're way out of alignment for your energy at this moment. Yeah, tell me. Perfect. Tell me the energies around them just for fun. Let's see what we have. And let's just enjoy this. So it's just energy. There it is again. The World card. Proof that somebody's going through a change for you. Yes, indeedy. Somebody's making the right choice to be with you. So this is going to be your husband and your emperor, my darlings. You hear me? And your Wheel of Fortune, my Queen of Wands. Hello. I gotta tell you, they love you. This is great. I just thought I'd tell you. I hope you have a good week. There's so much possibility here. And I've been revealing some hidden things involved. You know, how people feel and the energies about that. But remember, this is the objective. You have enough power. And if you want, just give it to God and He'll give you peace. Just say, I need peace. Prince of Peace will answer you. Share it with you. Okay? I know that for a fact. All right, here we go, loves. Now, I'm not religious. Not really. I don't see any need in it. The chosen ones don't need to be. We don't need to do all those patterns anymore. We don't. We carry the power within everywhere we go. We carry the Christ everywhere we go. We understand, So we're like Miss Pac-Man out here. You know what I mean? Waka, waka, waka. I'm in a good mood. I'm going to reach out, Firefly, with just a quick text after this so you know why I'm in such a good mood. All right? And Darlene, too, I'm going to tell you why I'm in this energy. I'm going to explain it to you. And then I'm going to fix that problem from now on. And I don't need a doctor for that. All right? Moving on. Hello, my darling Capricorns at 9:08. Hello, how are you? Let's find out how the energies look. Remember what the word says today? Proverbs 11:25. A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. All right. First water. I love it when my Virgo vibe kicks in now. I get my house cleaned and organized. And I like that. Okay. Moving on. We have a Capricorn, a completely different energy. Completely different energy. All right. Brand new, completely different. What do we have for my gorgeous Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Light? The light of God surrounds you. The love of God enfolds you. The power of God protects you. And the presence of God watches over you. Where you are, God is. All right. That is the Reiki prayer protection. I didn't create it. It's not witchcraft. It's universal prayer. You could also say, may the Lord God bless you and keep you, right? And shine his face upon you. Holy Spirit, show me my gorgeous Capricorns. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, February 16th to 22. Love, money, energy, family, whatever shows up. We want to see it. Show me Capricorn's energy, just out of fun. What shows up? Aw. You're such a darling. You could be single or you could be married, either or. But you're in a state of receiving. You're in a place where you should be receiving flowers, love, stability. 9 is abundance. You're receiving something. This may be a time for you to receive. We also have the North Node card, which is the North Node. 42, 4 is your heart, and 2 is somebody is your heart. Okay, tell me more about Capricorn's week. Something good is happening. Tell me what it is. Aw, whoever this is or whatever your energy is, it's instilled with the power of hope. Someone, Queen of Cups, someone's nesting now. You might be moving in with somebody or rearranging something in your life, and like work or an office partner or something, whatever you're doing, it has to do with your North Node. It could be working, it could be a new work environment, and there's hope for you yet. And all you have to do is settling in. Capricorn, oh God, settling in. 17, Aquarius season. You're going to get an offer or something. Come on, show me. Why do you keep getting the moon and the other? Hold on. What is this? What is this? Capricorn. Okay, here you are. This is you receiving. This is the Six of Cups. So this is something that you had been wanting for some time to happen. Yes? It's been in your energy field. You thought about it once or twice. Tell me more. Yeah, and you had to cut something out to get it. You had to cut something out to get it. You had to end something. You had to be very specific with somebody. Something got cut out. Knight of Swords. It's spoken. It's something you have to speak in order to make something completely done or to rearrange it somehow. Yeah, I know what it is. Somebody had a temper, or they had they had in their energy was a false twin. A knight, somebody in there that was just a player with a bad temper, and they thought they had rights to you or something. Knight of Wands. I don't know what this person's energy is. Somebody has a temper. I don't know what it is. Somebody may get fired because they have a bad temper. Yes, or they can't control their passions. What was it? Yeah, non-committal too. Bye, boy. You've been fired. You are fired, Capricorn says. Tell me more about this moon. Tell me about the Six of Cups and the gift. Tell me about the Six of Cups and the gift. This week, this coming week. Whoa, baby, I take them. Okay, part of your blessing this week is that you're going to be able to be done with some foolish energy once and for all, so that this offer can come in and you can feel good about it for once, like you deserve to. Tell me more. Yeah. Somehow there's a new cycle happening. You're communicating, or you're moving, or you're traveling, or you're grounding down with somebody else that's worthy of you, loving you enough. And you're just getting over something, or you're going to end something or start something new. But it's the end of a cycle, and this looks like the agenda is to nest with somebody and be on your North Node. However that turns out for you. Yeah, and those working against you are going to be in the dark. They're not going to be able to access you because you're smart enough to change your passwords, right? Okay. Yeah, new start for my gorgeous Capricorns. I hear Donna Summer. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. Right? That's what this is. So excited to fall in love or get a brand new start. Somewhere over the rainbow is that new start, right? Don't play with ponies unless they have 4 legs and know how to use them. Otherwise, you'll be stuck on a merry-go-round with somebody else's dreamscape. You're getting something beautiful. I have a feeling you may be the ones that are making the sacrifice to be with a beautiful Sagittarius. Tell me it's true. I see it in the cards. Tell me more, please. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're getting rid of that one. And you are attaching yourself to your twin flame. Could be a Sagittarius. Hey, we're not in charge of these connections. Only God is, really, you know. It's almost like you can't help it. The minute you get in the right one's energy, it's done. The other people are all gone. They don't even exist anymore. I mean, I've seen that happen. I've experienced it. There's an unfoldment happening, Capricorn, and it's new. It's new energy. It's beautiful. It's enriching. It's healing. It's live. And you're in this process of creation right now this week. Create something beautiful this week, okay? Use your passion. Somebody's got a lot of passion. Ooh la la. We know. Watch out for that bad temper. Watch out for people that have motives. Watch out for people trying to get in, passionate enough to spy on you, follow you, and get harass you. But I still think you're safe if you turn your back and don't give them a vibe. Keep working with this beautiful new person. The Eagle King is here. See the big picture. Angelic help. Capricorn. Angelic help. Okay? You probably needed to hear that. The person doing you wrong, they're freaking out. They're in the guilt trip. They're in a serious guilt trip. Okay? They're having a guilt trip problem. And that's the witches and the sisters of the season, the coven. Whoever that was working on you, the Metal King, discipline, armor, and boundaries. You know, your ideal energy is to set a boundary around you. Be very specific. Set a boundary around you. See what's rise above and get yourself in harmony. All of your chakras. 7. 7 is your divinity. 7 is your higher conscious energy. It is completion, but in completion and harmony means you're completely balanced and protected from all the outside influence. And you are in a divine harmonious energy, which is why the angels are here to help you create something new and follow your passions and go forth and prosper and get on that twin flame journey. Not with this false twin. Okay, they're trying to get in your thing. Master number 33. Tell me you're not going to have success. I guarantee you, you are going to have some success this week. I promise. I speak it into existence. Nothing negative is going to keep on your plate. Ready? You have the 6 of Pentacles, which is representative of somebody pouring into you equally. We have the Sun, which represents Leo energy. But the thing about the Sun is that everything's been revealed. The angels are revealing because you finally get to see the big picture somehow. I don't know how. Keep your eyes peeled. And the 10 of Swords is in reverse, which means that this is done and over. It's so dead. People are looking back going, how did I get through that? You got through it because God was with you. You were one of His. He's super powered from the inside out. It only takes one thing: faith followed by commitment. Faith without works is dead. Judgment. Judgment is when you finally get balance. You finally come back. You finally come back from something. Judgment is called. The energies have to respond, and you get to grow. And you are divinely protected this week. And you are calling to yourself a Scorpio. Yeah, you got a Scorpio, or you may be leaving one, or heading to one. Maybe you're calling a Scorpio in. This one that has left, perhaps, quietly on their own, because they're quiet. You could be doing that. I don't know. Let's see what the guides say. Angels, what do you say? You're releasing someone, and you're believing for something new. And that new is going to bring you that blessing. Believe it. If you believe these messages, they're not bad messages. They're not false information. They're enlightenment. They're encouragement. And if you have any of these situations happening, why not let that encourage you? I mean, it's not false information. I work with Jesus. I know what He's telling me. All right, here goes. My darlings, listen. It's not a cakewalk. It's a bunch of choices, right? It's not a cakewalk, especially when there's people there sticking their foot out, to you know what I mean, to make you fall. Yeah, you just have to lift your feet higher and keep your eye on where you're going. Here we go. All right, moving on. hold everything. Let me make sure these are all in the right direction. I like these cards so much. I love them. If I didn't even have any tarot decks, this would be the one I could read from. It's the same thing because I know what all of these relate to each deck, each card. You get like that after a while of reading. You can just see what they are. I love this one. This used to be, in the 1700s, I read that in the 1700s, the Lenormand deck, they used to play it on the street like checkers and chess at the cafe tables and stuff. Yep, used to be a thing. That is what I heard. You know, mass public attention, something to do. I am reading for Aquarius tomorrow. Aquarius starts at 9:21. All right, Aquarius. Hello, Aquas. Happy birthday, Annies. Hello, hello. We're getting to the last week of it. I went to church this morning, a black Catholic church, a black church. It was really nice though, and she was Aquarius. I'm in a precious soul, but I'm a little more of a realist, down to earth, been through hell. I got that hard luck, hard one, been through hell, hallelujah. That's me. Hallelujah. Yep, I know what that's like. Holy Spirit, I'm wishing to read for my beautiful Aquarians. What do you got for them? How do they show up February 16th to the 22nd? Show me. Okay. How you doing? Happy birthday. Don't you think you deserve the goodies? I do. Bring it on. Bring us the goodies. BB, I'm working here. No, you can't. Shush. Don't you talk back. Shush. No. Oh, she's starting to get, okay, hold on. Oh, Lord. No, I said no. It's not that interesting. There are no bugs on that wall. She's trying to climb my my fabulous tapestry I have on the wall. I'm not about to let that happen. Dude, I have it hooked up there in clips. Oh my Lord, girl. You being bad today. You're being a problem. You're being a problem. You want to go to bed? You know, something surprise you. They take you by surprise. Yeah. And you're like, now you got to fix that. Now you got to alter that. For kitty cat, you know. Alter your environment for the cat. Oh, but it's so worth it. Oh my God, if you treat them with tender, loving care, they are so fabulous. Mine's psychic. And my girl, like a dog, she follows me in the bathroom and sits at my feet. It's like, what are you doing? It's on, you know, guardian cat, because she's my psychic guardian cat. Literally, I mean legally. Yeah, she's my protector, and she's good at it too. She gives me a run for my money, but that's good for my health. Oh, you guys, that's funny. I love you so much. I hope you're all doing good. Let's see what's happening. Aquarius, how are you? Hey, stop it. I just heard, he walked into the party like he was walking into a yard. His hat strategically tilled. His coffee was apricot. He had one eye in the mirror as he watched himself go by. Oh my God, who are you dealing with? Oh, yeah. Well, for all of the blessings in the world, there's this one thing. Why did this song relate to this? The hell? Explain that to me, Spirit. Hold on. Oh. Just let me look at it real quick. Oh, God. All right, somebody finds out they're pregnant and puts a kibosh on everything they're dealing with. I don't know who this is, but I just picked that up. Or somebody's too childish to make a commitment and they're tangled up in dark energy. Think about that. And they want to do this new thing, but it's bad luck. It's bad luck right now to start something right now new. Okay, listen to what I'm saying. It will be bad luck. You'll tell me, yeah, don't you take that gamble. You'll say thank you later. If you came across this, you meant to hear it. I don't know who I'm reading for, but well, that's what it is. And then we have, yeah, the the King of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but this is your home. This is your heart. And I think, what does that mean? Aquarius, show me. Some of you may make a mistake with somebody. I don't know what that mistake is. Your situation is different from others, but some of you may make a mistake on a judgment call, and it's not, you didn't ask God about it first. You just made a mistake of not checking in with your guides or checking in with God first, or Jesus. You better tap in. It looks like you and I need to tap in for something, because that is a huge problem, and you cannot fix it on your own understanding. You may be offering somebody a gift. They may see you as a gift. They may be wanting to move in with you. Something this week. I'm like, nah, it's their birthday. Leave them alone, right? But you get these moochy people that are in bad luck and they want something from you. They need you, or they need something, and you're like, oh my God, it's such a heavy burden again. Why? Why? Tell me more. You got to cut it out. Somebody has to say something. It cannot go on anymore. I don't know what it is. God will direct you. Your guides will tell you. This is a Knight of Swords, and somebody's going to come in and speak something abruptly and freak you out, or do something. Be on your toes, Aquarius. Oh my God. You know what happens for some of you? This shit gets cut out once and for all. You actually do get the flowers. You actually do get the new love. You actually do meet the right one this week, and it freaks you out. This is somebody you're supposed to be with. God will make a way for you where there is no way. For the faithful, why not? Right? And then the ones that have hurt you, they're going to, this person who's a player with a temper and lies and disease and also gossips, and wanted your blessing but couldn't take your inheritance because you're connected to a divine energy. No way could they do it. So what's happened is it's all turned around on them, and you're about to get the message that you need to move forward. But you have to make the right decision, is what I'm hearing, Aquarius. You know these energies, whatever that is. So let's see what we have for you. Hi. I don't know. Hey, Blender. What up? What up? Let's see. Infinity Crowns. Capricorn Moon. Cool. Yes. Thank you, everybody who comes in and is so sweet and hits that like button. It's not for me. It's for, I've been here too long to care, really, but I do care. But yeah, it helps other people find it. Algorithm says, cool, it's something really good. Let me bring it out. Don't hide it. Other people need it. Aquarius. Hi. What are the angels? What is the earth magic for this? You're going to have to follow you. These people are like animals, okay? This is something to do with your animal instinct that you've been dealing with. They're instinctively. Now the wolf, the white wolf is usually a protector, but in the case of someone who's a gossip or a backstabber or a user or wants your inheritance or wants to keep you locked into a pattern, and God says, no, I got something better. There's this fine line, spiritually. where you get hooked into a something. I don't know what it is. Communion, the eagle and the wolf. Wow. The eagle and the wolf. So this could be a Scorpio, and they're playing on your vulnerabilities. So before this goes down, you need to do some reflection. Maybe some earth magic. I don't know how you do that. Usually it's by, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with this person, but it's not a bad thing. This water sign is not a bad thing, but there is somebody here that is a little bit off the, they're out of the norm. It's not normal. There's something beautiful for you. So show me what you can't see, Aquarius. Reflect your vulnerability. They play on your vulnerability. So you watch out for your vulnerabilities, right? Press your buttons. There you are, Lady of Lightning. Surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. There it is. What else? Angels. Angels. I'm going to find out about money in a second too. Receptivity. Finally getting something and finding joy this week. Ah, that's great. That is great. Okay, good. Yeah, you stay in your lane and I'll stay in my lane, and she could stay in her lane on the other side of the world, and you could go to jail, and you could go to jail, and you could go to jail. You know? It's one for you and one for you and one for you. You going to jail and you're going to hell. You're going to jail and you're going to hell, and oh man, you're going back to mama's. Going back home to mama, little boy. You just go back to home, little boy. You're playing with women and grown men. You playing with men. You can't do it. You're gonna have to level up. You're in Aquarius's world, bro. You gotta level up. Yep. See, look at this. Somebody ends something permanently in order to find their joy. There you go. There's that message. Dear John letter. GTFO, right? You know what that means? Get the F out. And judgment is called in this scenario. That's good. Could be a Pisces in somebody's world. Beeps, what are you doing? There's no bugs on there. There's nothing fun there. Are you kidding? I've never seen her sit on my bar stool chair in front of a huge wall tapestry, looking up at it and scream. My gosh, what do you want? There's nothing going on. There's no bug, there's no movement, there's no light. And you acting like that? Must be something spiritual. Trust me, my cat can see that. I'm going to do a cleansing in a minute. You're going to get victory this week, rising above, right? And whoever's working against you, going in the hangman. Oh my gosh, hold on. You can't do that again. Don't you ever do that again. You're not doing that. If you want to get rid of the ghost, I'll do it for you. I'm not doing this with you. Not today. I've never seen her do that. Oh my God. My poor baby. She's weird. I don't know why she did that. Climbed the whole damn thing. She was up on this 6-foot tapestry. Aquarius, what an interesting week we have planned. Take what you need and leave the rest. But there's a whole lot of energy, that's intentional. And what we need to do is be intentional about being the Lady of Lightning, making sure you're not letting people play on your vulnerabilities, right? Because you're dealing with something icky. But then there's something great. Somebody pops in, and there you go. Paradigm shift. Receive the blessing. You deserve the joy. Find it wherever it may be found. All right? That is your reading, my aquas. And thank you for your presence and your magnificence and your intelligence. Yes, I appreciate it. Yep. All right. moving on. All right, drink of water. And then we have our Pisces and then private readings. And thank you for being patient. I like to be thorough. I like to bring in other elements and energies to double check, to round down, and so I can really make sense out of the reading. I just heard, come down off your throne and leave your body alone. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting so long. I'm singing like shit, so forgive me. I'll tell you why I'm singing like shit later. All right, let's go. It's because I've been in the presence of greatness today. Just 1 second, I gotta move something. Well, I feel here and just think of the time. Oh, I wasted and I can't find my way home. Steve Winwell, Pisces, are you feeling lost? You're about to have a birthday. That can't happen. We're moving into your birthday season. It kind of gets shitty just before your birthday, and then it ramps up just before, and then you're like, oh, that. Now I need to strike when the iron is hot. Yes, you do. But I don't know what. And I don't know what the energies are this week. And I love reading for my Pisces. Okay. I wish I had my guitar. I need a guitar. Can't afford one. I got more bills now than I've ever had before, and I'm working more than I've ever had before, and I'm dealing with government entities that want to know every detail of every little thing I do, and they're driving me fucking mad. It's the archons. I'm needing out. Your identity bullshit. I'm like, shut the F up. You're pissing me off and challenging me everywhere. Give me a break. You get sick of that shit after a while. You know, holy ones. Let's change the subject. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Let's change the subject. Let's go. Pisces. Pisces. I heard, oh, the line. Love isn't always on time. Oh, no, no. Oh, the line. It's not in the way that you told me. It's not in the way that you care. I love that. I love that stuff. I like some of the old stuff, like, oh gosh, I mean, ELO and the old stuff, they're really good stuff. They're talent. What do you have, like ELO and Journey and Yes, and let's see, what other things are coming through besides the obvious ones, you know? We got Led Zeppelin, Rolling Stones, and the Beatles, Hendrix, and so forth, right? And then, of course, Elvis, but not the same kind of vibe. Elvis had a different kind of thing. Anyway, so yeah, I'm thinking about that stuff. And the music that we've been exposed to, fantastic. Pisces, you bring music out in me. Tell me what Pisces is going to feel like this week. What's happening? February 16th to the 24th for my fabulous Pisces. How do they show up? Hello. Who's in a sentimental mood? Oh, sentimental journey. Oh, no. I get it. Okay, why are you wasting time thinking about how cold people are to you? People from your past? Don't do that. Just saying, don't do that. Don't do that. Get on your knees and ask God to fill your heart with joy and the presence right now. Because Pisces, you guys can't be thinking these things. These are not your own thoughts. No, 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 not the Pisces I know. These are not your own thoughts. Why? Because I know who you are. You're divine people. You're divine feminine. Those aren't your thoughts. Those are coming from the outside. So you just need to go back into your heart and do a little more deep praying. Right? Right. And yes, and reach out and receive a blessing. It's your time. It's your turn to receive a blessing. You might actually be in alignment for some kind of inheritance or flowers. You know, why not? But these aren't just any flowers, okay? Baby, those are Easter lilies, or those are lilies. I love them. Color lilies. Yeah, color lilies. The gilded lily. Oh my gosh. The good girl versus the bad girl. What do we have here, pray tell? The cold heart, the bad girl, the hoe, the two-face, the backstabber, the frenemy, the axe, the biatch, the cheater, the sneak, a sag, a gossip, coven, bitches, and liars. Now, when you're praying and you're asking for this miracle, perhaps you're getting married. Perhaps this is your opportunity to start that direction of celebrating what you have or committing to somebody or something. It's something new. And it might be a wedding. This may be a problem. People may have a little problem with your joy. F that crap. Cut that crap out right away. Cut them out. Tell them where to go. Pray, speak against it too. Take authority. Speak against it. Cast all that wickedness out. Yep, they gotta go. Death card could be a Scorpio, doesn't have to be. And receive what's yours this week, Pisces. Receive what's yours this week, Pisces. Receive the hope. Have you been through enough, you think? Yes, I do. I think this is a cycle that's starting, and if you work your way into the shift, you shift yourself in the direction of someone who's divine. You shift your faith in the direction of building and your North Node. And you leave this bullshit, undependable, questionable, whatever this two-faced gossip, whatever this problem is, behind. It's a commitment to settle in and have a new way of life. You might miss it for a minute. They didn't come with any good luck. You're moving towards it. But that's because you're rising above all the witchcraft, lying, stealing, cheating, and backstabbing, heading to somebody that's just right for you. I need to tell you something. This is gorgeous. Fight the fight because you're worth it, right? Yes, Steve Winwood. I know. I play one of his songs on the guitar. It's pretty lengthy. John Barleycorn. It's really old. When I first heard it, I was shocked. I'm like, what do you mean? John Barleycorn must die. Yeah. People, they cloud, they herald him in through clouds upon his head. And the dust of John surprised them all, and so sprung of his head. It's a tale about these people that finally want to get sober. So they're like trying to get rid of whiskey, barley, whiskey, whatever, beer. And so they bury it and they think they're done. Okay, so they make this big grand commitment to bury this liquor thing, but it grows stronger. I don't know. They bury seeds. I don't know what they did. Barley. So I don't know. It's a great story though. So here we go, Pisces. Passion. These people came at you with passion. Vigilantly, hardcore. But they broke their promises, and that was a dead giveaway for you to release that shit. And take a deep, deep breath, because you deserve it, honey. Celebrate life, Pisces. You're about to emerge from a volatile situation you didn't even know you were in. How do you survive it? Peace, meditation, and stillness. And a little earth magic, because we know how you Pisces are. Magic. I believe in magic, magic, magic. Here we go. Tell me about my Pisces. What do you not see? Gorgeous Pisces, February 16th to the 22nd. You don't see the eyes of beauty. I think you're beautiful. It says positive expectations and clarity. See, it's all in how you look at it. That's what I'm being told. What about the angel message? Show me Pisces angel message. And never alone through the whole doggone thing. So the comfort of the Holy Spirit has helped you move to another level and to remind you that you're not alone and that you're just going through a level up. You're getting away and you're leveling up. All right? So tell me who's involved in Pisces. Let's see. I'm hearing, who's afraid of the big bad wolf, the big bad wolf, the big bad wolf. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Amazing Grace. You don't even know me, bro. But I do know Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I'm not in good voice right now. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Through many dangers, tolls, and snares, I have already come. Trust, faith that brought my heart to prayer, and faith will lead me home. I played on guitar. I haven't sung in a long time. I don't even know what I sound like. It goes on from there. It's pretty. Somebody didn't like that, they can F off. I'm sick of people and their opinions. They just come in with this nasty energy. None of your business. Oh, God. Queen of Pentacles is in your house now. I don't know if she's good, bad, or indifferent. Let's find out. Oh, she bad. She's the one that was trying to get in your business. Somebody from work giving you grief. Of course, they're always that way. Can I ask you something? You don't think she thought she could get away with that energy. You already knew. Your high priestess energy, you're like, I'm committed and I'm also a star. I'm the real deal, and they're not. Okay, so you're probably dealing with copycat about doppelganger. The devil. Told you. The devil. What you got here? Yep, and the Tower. Scorpio. You got an earth sign in the Scorpio trying to jack with you. And here you are, the Empress. Or the Empress in reverse over here. This is probably somebody there that's playing like she's you. Copycatting Page of Wands. And it's not even, they don't even have the authentic energy. They don't have the authentic energy. And guess what you got? The Four of Wands. Guess what they got? The Five of Swords. Yeah. Never looking back. You don't know what it means to win. Coming round to see me again. I've been down one time. Been down two times. Ooh, never going back again. Right, right. That's this just a song that I like to sing. Right. Let's move these cards out of here. And let's see what the flow is for my lovely Darlene. And if you're still here, it's a miracle, because I know you're probably tired or working. Oh, God bless you too. I wish people would respect me like that. They don't understand. You know, God, you can't put him in a box. No. I was in a church today that was old school religion. I'm there, I respect it, but I know a lot. I know a lot more than you think. Hallelujah. Yes, sir. Now, give me a second. Pisces. Well, now, clear the energy. Set the kitty free. If she obeys, she can stay out. If she gives me grief, you better be calm. Be calm. Tell my cat to be calm. All right, guys. It's 9:50. And Darlene? Give me a second. Let me go back and look. I'm so glad you are. Thank you. Mine 6661. Okay. Blender. We're done here. Who did? Firefly? Wait. Gotta go back. Gotta go back. Donations. I'm gonna go right to the top. You guys are so cool tonight. I'm so glad you tapped in on the good vibe I'm in. Yeah. Okay, first we have, I think, I can't go back farther. Darlene, I know you blessed me. I think Mind 6661 would like an answer. Now let me see what I got. The person, I like Aries. Okay, you ready to find out? Let's find out. Tell me about him. Tap me in. Spirit, give me a second. What's that vibe? I don't know why I just heard da 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 tequila. I just heard it. Okay, I don't know where it came from. I'm just a channeler. Holy Spirit, show me. Tell me, what is the vibe between them? What's the vibe showing between them? You should feel it, but this is just fun. Let's find out. Oh, well, this is somebody who isn't quite, can't be trusted or doesn't know whether, oh no, just, oh, give me a second to relate this to you. All right. The problem we have with that person is they're very, very unstable and you just don't know that. Outward appearance is not the same. They're very unstable. They've had a very hard life. Whatever this is, they're keeping it very, very quiet and secret. But they desperately want to be with you. They love you. But here's the problem. They have a very bad history and they are not settled. They're not really settled. I don't know what that means. They could have a beautiful house and still not be right. Let me see what's going on. See? And this is either they have a history of playing people and it's a bad history, or trying to cheat people, Seven of Swords, or they're dealing with it, or they're trying to leave this behind, or they like that now. They play the field and they play with people and they deceive and lie and they take what they want. I don't know who this is. I don't know what that is, but it's the Seven of Swords and getting over a history of being I think this person has a bad past. Why aren't they settled is my question. They haven't let something go in the past then. They're carrying around with them and you don't know it because they're concealing it very well. You ask me, I'm telling you. And they don't feel very secure. They might not even, they might not be tapped into. What are they tapped into? Oh, an ending. They're still stuck on an ending. Death. Deep inside their mourning death and the loss of a house, and they're pissed. They think somebody came in and stole their blessing. That's what I heard. I don't know, you guys. I'm just reading. And yeah, they're angry. They have a spirit of anger because somebody stole their blessing. They cheated them out of their miracle. I bet you didn't know that. I don't know who this is. Yeah, somebody was compromised, a feminine. I don't know. You're going to have to check on them. I don't know. But what is this? How do they feel about you? There's this. Look at that. I want to commit, but soulmate. Tell me more. Tell me more, please. The past is ever so present, though. Something's still present with them, even if they wanted to be with you. And they're really, really having a hard time with all these cold people and burdens on their back. You don't see it because they're lovely, but they have not yet released this. And you are in a very protective place. Maybe not as abundant as you want, and his world is filled with bitches in the background. Get what I mean? Bitches in the background, the gossips, and you're over here being abundant and protective and loving and going through changes, and maybe you're a divine feminine energy, because we embody both. Yeah, they're going to court with something to end something finally. Yeah, because when they're in this, they can't give you their beautiful blessing, and here you are, like divine masculine, divine feminine. So it's like God will find a way for this to end, and on all that their torture they're going with, or send you to somebody new. That's what I got. Let me have an angel message for you. There's a divine feminine awakening, and the key for you is that you be very positive with all of your intentions, so you can actually get your heart's fulfillment, which is how you know God's involved. You actually have inner peace, right? Inner peace. That's what I got. Is there something she can't see? You can't see the hungry ghosts. The hungry ghosts are obsessions, scarcity consciousness, and attachment. Watch out for that. Those are not energies of power and faith. They are for the weak, and that's that. You are the lady of the gift, receiving, withholding, and generosity. You are being given an awakening. Watch out for false promises. Okay, those are your messages. All right, my girl, or whoever you are. I don't know. I can't tell with these names on here who's who. That's quite a lot of cards, but it's what required to get the understanding that you needed. Okay, that was what it took. Now, God will make a way where there is no way, as long as you're in divine feminine, honest energy, nothing to hide, absolutely nothing to hide, working on yourself, not messing with people, making sure that you're ending these cycles and tapping into your faith, your prayer life, tapping into your calling, and also staying protected under the divine protection. And you shall step into abundance, divine connections, commitments, and friendships. That's the blessing for you. All right, let's go. The snake is the girl, obsessed with him. Yeah, but she's deceitful. And maybe he's edging it on. Maybe he allows her to be in his presence and hasn't ended that relationship yet. Yeah, it's not stable at all. Yeah, the ending is here, though. It looks like, yeah, but the ending is the blessing. The blessings between, he's not in alignment. No, he's still holding on to something, a distorted feminine, cold-hearted, badgering type. There's no wisdom. This is not his true love. I told you that whole story is coming back. Look at divine masculine here. And then there's some kind of judgment call. You see, this kind of energy that I'm seeing here is going to be like Publishers Clearinghouse comes to your house and they go, you just won $5 million, a house, a car, and a vacation, and they are forced to watch. Do you understand what I mean? And they're forced to watch, and they were the ones that did you wrong. You know what I'm saying? Now that would be justice, Let's move up. Okay, let me see. So that one, and then I have a beautiful darling in here, I know. Can I get a love energy and money energy exchange reading? Yes, let's do it. There is a love you say was mine, oh mine. At the end of time, was it just a lie? Where is the love? Hang on, let me see. If you were having such a change of heart, wish that you would tell me so. Oh, that's ancient. I'm old though. You know, I'm 70. I can't believe people look at me and they go, "You are not 70." I'm like, "Yes, I am. I'll old school and young school. Yes, old school, young school." I don't say things like other people. 70 years young. Fuck no. I don't want to be like other people. I don't think like other people. Holy Ones, what do we got? Tell me, Darlene's love messages coming in. What do you got? What are the love vibes this week? The 16th and the 22nd, particularly for my girl. Follow the leader. Follow the love. Follow the signs you receive from above. Oh my God! I just heard in the back of my head a little stint from Christina Aguilera, because you know I love her, right? You deserve love. Well, of course you do. But let's see. Tack me into Darlene, because you know what happens when I start to read for you. My guys and your guys start mingling energy. I get downloads. Playfulness. Wow. That's trippy. Okay, what else, please? Let me have some love messages, please, this week. What happens? And how does it happen? Very soon. Something you're targeting for. This is Sagittarius too. And Diana energy, the warrior female who has a project. She has a plan. She's got her archery out and she's pointing to something very soon. And as you slowly decide what you want, it'll come into you faster, right? New love. It could be the same love, just a new love, just a new vibe, new love vibe. Love can come in. It's safe for you to love. Any questions? Getting to know each other still. Still going to work on that, you know that? And then, of course, reconciliation. Whatever that is for you this week, it's super, super positive. And I like it. What does she not see? What does she not see? Let me see, Darlene. What does she not see? Just take small steps. Ask for help. Master number 33. The ascension is one step at a time. And ask for help if you need it, okay? And this is what they're saying about romance and love energies for you on your journey. Discipline, armor, and boundaries is going to be what it takes and what you're dealing with as well. The metal king is the mind of metal, is strong and powerful. 37 is communicating from your higher self, with your higher self to the Most High. And being disciplined and patient and setting boundaries. Have your mind made up. And keep it that way. No fluctuating. And watch what happens. You're playing the chess game. And there's matters of trust and strategizing involved. One more. And you are the altar priestess. Sacred ritual, preparation, holiness, seeking the face of God, whatever you do, the altar priestess. This is intentional. This is, I am believing for it, and I will light a candle for it. I believe in lighting the candles. I will use my crystals, and I will do blessings over my relationship. Abundance will find you because of your sacredness, because you do represent the Most High in your inner energy. And you're going through a little transformation, by the way, energetically. So you're being required to step out, 33 and 44, to believe in your dreams, to have that kind of faith that is so supernatural. Tapping into the other side as well. Tapping into the other side. Now, let me see what we have here, because, you guys are psychic too. We're all psychic. Tell me about finances for her and money and how that turns out. Let's see what we have. Energy exchange reading. Energy exchange reading. Okay, we'll go it that way. Let's do it. What do you see, Spirit? We see lovely community, people involved in your world, friendships, community. 7. You have 7. Let's see what else. The door to personal healing and happiness, another 7. Higher mind. Opening the door through community connections. And the magician in the mirror. Uh-oh. A little bit of mirror magic going on in your community. What is that? Oh, they're using their voice to speak against you. You know those people. I don't know who it is. I don't know why it is, but there's somebody in your scenario and they're not listening. This is Archangel Gabriel. He's not telling them shit. So if somebody's giving advice, it's not from God. All right? And Michael the Archangel was protecting you from these witches or wannabes or talkers or whatever they are. He said, F that. I'm right here. Don't you worry. I'm standing in the gap with you. I'm helping you to stay strong. For you to stay committed and strong and wait patiently and make your mind over, transform your mind. What about money? Carrying connections. Woman holding a coin, master number 44 twice. Happy family. But here, envy and strategy. For you, the door to spirit. These people don't appreciate you. I don't know what they're mad. Somebody's jealous over you. I don't know what it is. I don't know, but it seems typical for a chosen one. Goddess of the moon, doing spells. Just stay in prayer and protection. This is your yin yang, and they're ready for a storm warning. They're going to get a storm warning, whoever's doing this shit. They're going to be stuck while you receive the love and the victory. A masculine that gets victory and releases all these attachments from whiny people and things from the past, learns how to rest and settle in and not go after things so hardcore. I think your husband is going to be absolutely sanctified and delivered by God. You might even go into ministry and you need to let him and support him. If he goes to that direction, let him. I just feel this great thing happening. Money. Application. They said something about putting in an application somewhere. Think about it. Okay? Think about it. I don't know what the application is about, but it has something to do with health. And I don't know. What is it about? You know, Darlene, I'm going to give you a nice thorough reading. Oh, liberation wanted to come out. I'm free, and I'm waiting for you to follow me. You've been told many times before, Messiah's pointed to the door. No one had the guts to leave the temple. That's from the play Tommy, but Tommy was a lot more complicated than you know. Yeah, I'll explain it to you later. No one had the guts to leave the temple, and Tommy was an abused child. Think about the Epstein shit we're listening to. Yes, and everything you heard about in LA? Yes. Yep, that. No one had the guts to leave the temple, pedophilia. Yeah, something about that. Nobody knows that. I know that because I'm psychic, and I was told. I hope that kind of brought you into your vibe, Darlene. Does that help? Let me see what else we've got. Okay, Scooby-Dooby. How does Allie feel about her boyfriend? Oh, Allie. How does she feel about her boyfriend? Let's find out. That'd be this day. Show me. I don't know. Let's see. You gotta guide me. About her boyfriend? Really? I don't get any shade. Spiritually, I get no shade. Aww. Well, this is a very loving, giving energy, but she feels like he's very, or she's immature emotionally. She could be an earth sign or a Scorpio. There is immaturity or inability to start something new or to mature. Maybe it's not maturing. Explain. Oh, she really doesn't want to go back. She doesn't want something to end, and it's very immature of her. It's almost like she's committing to a dead scenario. Does that make sense? Or something that's immature. She believes it's a soulmate, and she can get this new start because this person is out of their temperance. They have a bad temper, or they can't control their passions, and they're very immature, and she wants to grow up and see something a little different. And she's actually praying about it. Tell me more. Yeah, having trouble cutting this out, but this one is so hard for her, still in her existence. TikTok running out of time. Yeah, no. The one she's with is a false flame, or is not really the one that she should be with. This one from the past. But her heart's always missing things, but she can't see the truth. But she's actually a divine feminine. And if she did this right, if she waited and was patient or whatever God is telling her to wait and get away from that one and wait, whatever that is. I don't know. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm hearing. She could tap into paradise. She could tap into the dream within and be with the right person who brings abundance, understanding, and peace to her life. She took a gamble and she lost track of where she was going. I don't know what this means, but God is always here to redeem and bring you back into your heart and bring you back into your reasoning and put you in a state of protection, even though it costs you something. That's what I heard. That's the answer to the question. However that plays out, I don't know who's who. That's all I know. Okay? Yeah. Let's see. Mind for you guys. And then we have Darlene. Life is coming back to life. Asking me to tell you if Michael's asking me to tell you if he's past his worries. Oh, are you still here, Michael? We have had an interesting night, haven't we? Interesting night. All right, psychically, I think you're not going to be fully past them until I'm free, and I'm waiting for you to follow me. That thing, like that. And stretch your arms out. I want you to stretch your arms out by your sides. And I want you to just hold them up with your hands cupped upwards to receive joy. Receive joy. Just say, I receive joy. I know it's weird to say that, but do it. I receive joy. And then take a deep breath. Do it again. I receive the supernatural joy that comes from believing. I receive supernatural joy that comes from receiving. I receive peace that comes from trust. And I receive a new future that is designed for us. And let all worries go into the hands of divine. And I clear my head and call in everything that is mine. I break the bonds of the past, negative connections, hurtful things, the wrong direction. And I ask for a clear path before me, and my mind to see it well, but wisdom to master my heart and keep me out of hell. That was just on the whim, poet. Let's see what goes on here. Okay, let's see what goes on. Tell me. I think Earlier I was reading and you came into that too, but let's see how this turns out. Just you, Michael. Right now there's things that are haunting you, things from the past. They still kind of haunt you. And I can understand that. And things you can't actually leave behind, maybe not, right? There's a reckoning though. I mean, and you just reckon with it and put it in as compartmentalize it, right in your head. This is what I'm hearing. So I do it, compartmentalize. And remember, you ask this is what they teach you in the programs, the 12 steps. One of the questions you ask yourself regularly is, how important is it anyway? For right now. It's not in your future, it's your past. It's not there. It doesn't exist anymore. Right? And besides, Christ paid the price for this freedom, for your full and complete freedom. You know what I mean? So some kind of worries and things, unfinished business kind of energy. Tell me more, please, about our friend Michael. Yes. You know why? Because this is an ascension process for you. It's something you haven't experienced before, but it's going to require you to be very committed, very clear-headed, very honest, very pure, very insistent. And you're going to be making a choice. You're rising above with, you're having a choice to rise up, rise up, rise up. You can choose day or you can choose night. The sun or the moon. The moon's in reverse. You're used to that energy. Might try using the sun this time when you're rising above. I deliberately am going towards the sun. I want everything clear. There's no hidden, no nothing, no hidden, nothing, anything. I'm telling you the truth. There's nothing hidden. Tell me more. Yep. And when you did make that decision, and if you pray about it and ask me to pray about it, then your faith has made you well. And you are sanctified and you are protected where you are. And whatever's trying to get at you is blocked. Thoughts, the past, ignorance, whatever. Now, put your hands in the air and say, thank you, Most High God, that you have me in the space where you want me to be right at this moment, and protect me. Protect my mind and my heart so that I can follow through on your will and be with the people I need to be with when the time comes. I'm asking you now to just anoint my head with oil and bring me into the resonance of your future and keep me protected and my beloved. Faith is required. Your heart is required. Your commitment is required. You have 3 angels, particularly, or ancestors, here and 3 here. And this is the thing about this, is that you have to be rooted and grounded in your faith. So know your Bible, right? Commitment. Rooted and grounded. Everything else is gone. It disappears after that because Christ died once for this. Boom, done. It's done. And all you have to do is get into the alignment so that you know exactly what to speak to yourself or to the universe or to anybody. You have to just get strong and get in alignment and know how God thinks. That's why we have the Bible. Pretty soon, they're going to take our Bibles away. So come on. They're already taking our food and they're taking away our rights and they're taking away everything else. They're going to take that away. And then they're going to come hunting for us because that's the way the demons are. I've been with them. I know how they are. I've been attacked by them physically. I know the bitches. I know their trends. So you're not their property once you become Christ's property. You don't have to worry about that. Look at this, Michael. The 6 of Swords and the number 2. You get lucky. Something happens and you decide to slowly regulate your energy, regulate your thoughts, be at peace, let it go, flow like a river, right? Flow like a river. God's making a way for you. He's making a way for you. Why would he do that? Because you're twin flame energy, 38. That's 11. And you have a beautiful, beautiful future ahead of you and a new beginning. And you don't even need to worry about the past right now, is what I heard. It's just getting in the way. It's just thoughts. They're getting in the way. Or you can just command the demons to get the F out. But you have to use the name of Christ, Yeshua, HaMashiach. This is your new star, and it's heading right towards wish fulfillment. Retreating, because it's true love. Releasing an ex right now and a past life relationship and let going all control issues. That's got to be done. I don't know how that's reading to you, because you're in the presence of a soulmate, a real one. Yeah. And very soon, you two will be reconciling together, which means reconciliation means we're finally making the effort to be together and heal whatever family issues you need to do. But damn it, we're going on a honeymoon. I promise you, you're going on a honeymoon. Yep. It's going to be very nice when the time comes. Have faith, my brother. Have faith. It'll be cool. You're all right. You're all right. Sound as you can be. It's just stuff around you. It's just a history. It's just, the way you look at it. I suppose that would matter. All right. What else have we got here? It takes a while to get through all this stuff. Hi, John T. Louise. Yes. I didn't see you. Hi. Hello, Scorpio. Hello, Alexandra. Hello. How are you? And then there's Karen. Yes, I can. I did already, Karen. I don't know what your sign is, though. Myra Hermosa. Donation. By donation or join the channel. Thank you. I'm just looking at the chat right now, y'all. Hey, 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 hey. Okay. Okay, you guys. Look at all them blues and greens. Hello, Michael. Hi, Michael. Nice to see you. Nice to see you tonight. I hope you got something you needed. A little live laugh to see such a sport. You're such a funny one. You're yeah, you know what? We're having fun. So everything gotta be so serious. We're not listening. This is my platform. Can't let those jumbled spirits come in your competitive energy. Be careful, you guys. Don't be vulnerable to everybody's not nice. Trust me. Yeah. Well, loved ones, we did it. We did everybody. I think we got everything right. Oh, thank you guys. I just heard Stevie Wonder. I'll be loving you always, always. You need to look at that. Listen to that song. I'll be loving you always. Oh my God, I love that song. Who is this? Wait a minute. Idris. You're funny. Hi. Hello, wherever you are. Blender P2 was tuned out by Firefly, but it's coming here to challenge me with stupid things. We don't do that, so bye. Okie, thank you. Okay. Where's everybody? Sophia? What was that? Apparently wasn't so great. Can I have a mini reading, please, Mr. I am. By donation, if you're still here, I'd be happy to read you. I'm still here. Mr. Jim, I'm still here. All you have to do is to hit the super chat button, throw a super chat up, okay? That's all you have to do. Hey, Alex. Nice to see you. Yes, who else? Sandy. Sandy, hello, hello, hello. Nice to see you. And then we have Nitin Singh Gal. Hello. I think I said hi, but I don't remember. I don't know. It's all so, oops. It's so tiny. It's written so tiny. I did do your question, mindful. You were the very first one. You're going to have to rewind it, darling, and listen. And your reading was good. So, yes. Okay, I did your reading. Yeah, go back a little bit. When it uploads, you can tap into it. It'll be there. Your reading was the first one. Right. Was it? I did, but I would be happy to cap over it again. I live in Dubai. It's 8 a.m. morning at work. Were you ready 2 hours for this? What would you like to ask me real quick? She's not reading the chat. I'm very busy. Don't you do that. Psychic work, tuning in, tuning out, hearing mystical shit. You think I'm supposed to know this? That's why we have monitors. Slow down, man. You know, timing is everything, especially for people like me. Okay, I'm trying to find the Moat, welcome. Are you a witch? Hmm? Send a bronze medal. You're so cool. Let me look back over the questions. Yeah, you were the first one. Yep. Okay. We're calling it a night. I'm tired. I've had a long day. Actually, I've been up since 1:30 in the morning. I rock this thing. Listen, everybody, thank you so much. And those who come in after this live is over with, thank you so much for your presence. I truly hope you get something out of these readings. They're really good. I'm a little bit, I'm in a more positive energy. I did some shifting, some work, some spiritual work, and energetic work, and I cleared away a whole bunch of stuff and got into alignment. And I moved my table, and I like this. I like this a lot. I feel more comfortable, more at ease, and good feng shui here. So, all right. So I'm going to do one more thing before I go. I always do like a yes or no. It's just a psychic thing. You can tap in or not. Ask a question that can be answered with a yes or a no. Ask it in your head. I'm asking mine. What do you got, Spirit? What is it? Yes or no? Oh my God, that's definitely a yes. Queen of Swords is a yes. You know, I heard in the spirit, the penitent man will pass. You have to be humble, but you have to be sharp as a tack, is what I heard. You have to be humble, but sharp as a tack. Ready to stand up for what you believe, ready to put people in their place, ready to tell people the rules and the guidelines, ready to tell people how you feel and what's right and what's wrong for you and your life. Yeah, that's a yes. And this is a King of Pentacles. What did you ask? Was it about a husband? Was it about a man? Was it about a relationship? Was it about a dad? Was it about an earth sign? This man is not single, just for the record. And Queen of Swords, you can't tell anybody, or you're not telling somebody something about a third-party relationship. Okay, I knew this garbage would come out sooner or later. And somebody's, somebody's been put out. So yes, you're right that you've had to go into the Queen of Swords one way or another. You're having to be the one to make the decision because this king, is a cheetah. He's a cheater. 5 of Wands in reverse. You're leaving that behind? No, you're not taking it with you. You're heading to joy. You're going to find it. Yeah. The Hangman. You're going to find it. This person from the past. Burden, 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 burden. Sorrow, sorrow, sorrow. 3 of Swords. Pain, pain, pain. King of Swords in the reverse. Liars, liars, liars. Couldn't make a decision, but decided to play anyway. Now pain is here and love is not here. The Tower comes, the devil comes into closely following to tempt with the unknown information, break up a relationship. 4 of Pentacles, hold back, put them in hell that they deserve because they went out of the boundaries and broke their covenant and had other lovers. And they chose an Empress in reverse who had no faith, so she was obviously a witch. And they took away their holy energy and they gave it to the devil. That's all I got to say about that. Just thought I'd say. So if you want to know what that reading was, that's what I got. So yeah, it was a yes. It was a serious, serious yes. But an interesting one at that, wasn't it? I am doing personal readings. If you want to have your own, you can just go in the box below. Your best bet would be to email me. Just straight up email me, but you can do Robin's Realm readings or energyreiki at gmail by robin@gmail.com. I still think somebody's stealing my shit off my email. I do think so. I think so. Interference. Somebody has kind of like swooped into my email, my Gmail, which is why my website's down, because I'm trying to get away from Robin's Realm readings website and the Gmail and just shift it, but I can't do it overnight, you know. And this is very strategic what somebody did to me. So I don't know if I'm actually getting all your requests, but I do know this. You can go right down in the box below and you can cut and paste that Etsy link if it's not lit up. Go to my Etsy shop and you can order a reading. Just scroll down and you can order a reading. And if you're a member, you have the member price of $22.22. That's yours. And if you can't link into it, just leave me a message. I'll help you to it, okay? Because you deserve to know what's going down in your own experience if you need help. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful week. I shall see you more than likely tomorrow. As I said, for sure. Where am I at? I'm reading. All right, sweetness. You take good care, everybody. Much love to you and namaste. Peace. Peace out.